Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good evening, good evening. What's up, what's up, what's up? Appreciate y'all joining the live stream. Welcome back to the channel. 1 second. Okay. All right, welcome back to the channel. Let me see if I can blow this up right quick. How's everybody doing on this Sunday? Today is Sunday, August the 17th, 2025. We are beginning a new week of trading. Things have been real quiet as of lately. There's a low volume, there's low liquidity flowing through the markets. Last week was heavily manipulated. Had all the politics going on, Donald Trump, Russia, etc. But I feel like we're getting closer to where we need to be. I feel like we're getting closer. It's just the calm before the storm. What's up, Ryan? Shout out to you. What's up, OL? What's up, Ed? What's up, Jarwa boy? Appreciate y'all joining, man. I got 17 people already in the live stream. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. What up, Daryl? Shout out to you, man. Let me get a quick roll call. Y'all shout out where y'all from. Let me get a quick roll call. So I can blow that up right quick. Oh, man. Here we go right there. All right. We minimize that. All right, what's up, Shep? What's up, Lenny? What's up to Idaho in the building? Shout out to Idaho. What's up to East Coast Canada? Shout out to Canada in the building. What's up to the Bay Area, California? What's up, Mike Evans? Richmond, Virginia in the building. What's up, Daryl? LA in the building. Appreciate y'all joining, man. We're going to get into the markets. I have no news today. I'm just kind of freestyling today. Might show y'all some concepts in trading. Just going to free flow it and look at some markets. We're going to look at price, see what's going on. What's the sentiment for this week? How are y'all feeling out there? How are y'all feeling about the markets? Right now on my screen, I'm looking at the XRP ledger, showing the transactions, stable coins, fiat transactions flowing through the ledger, but it's really quiet out here. All right, it's really quiet out here. Let's go ahead and look at some prices. Let's look at some prices. Shep, you said it seems bullish? For sure. XRP currently trading at 309. What's the sentiment like there? Y'all think we're going to come down or y'all think we're going to go higher? I want to see how y'all feel out there. We're going to look at it once I go underneath the engine and look at price. Y'all think we're going to go higher or do you think we're going to go lower? It just ticked down to 308. Let me see. What time is it? Here in about 7 minutes. The new week of trading will begin. All right. So we will have 7 trading days. So we're about to close the end of last week here in about 7 minutes. If you don't know, the new week of trading starts at 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays. All right. So almost complete the last week and we're about to roll over into the new week. XLM currently trading at 42 cents. XDC trading at 8 pennies. HBAR trading at 25 cents. Bitcoin last week took out all-time high, but ever since then we retraced, came back down. Currently trading at 117. Ethereum came shy of all-time high, and right now it's retracing back down. It's currently trading at 44.80. Algo trading at 26 cents. DAG, one of my favorites, trading at 3 pennies. Let's see what else we got. IOTA trading at 20 cents. So they still giving y'all opportunities, man. Are y'all taking advantage? Hopefully you're taking advantage. You're still hanging in there. You know what I'm saying? And you just continue to take advantage of some of these prices. ZBEC trading at 0.004. ICP trading at 547. Sologenic trading at 34 cents. Let me look at Solo right quick. That's crazy. Solo earlier this month rallied up to 55 cents and now it's at 34 cents. A lot of injecting liquidity into the market and removing it from the market. So they definitely playing games out here. That's why I say the markets are manipulated. Sologenic trading at 191. Flare Network, 2 pennies. Cardano, 96 cents. Chainlink on the run, $25. Damn, Chainlink, $25. Quant trading at 109. Ondo trading at $1. SHX, 3 pennies. Sui, 376. VChain, 2 pennies. Axelar, 33 cents. Aave, 303. Velo, 1 penny. Shep, I meant to ask you about Flare. Anything there? Flare is just consolidating, Shep. It's just consolidating. It's trading at 2 pennies. I mean, I'm not the one to give you all the fundamentals and the technical aspects of Flare Network or any of these tokens. But I'm here to show you what price looks like and tell you if it's in a discount or a premium. All right, so make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if y'all are brand new. I appreciate y'all joining on this Sunday evening. Like I said, I don't have much news. Y'all tell me in the chat, what's the news coming up for the week? We are currently in the, let me see. Let's look at the economic calendar. We are currently going into the 3rd week of August. So we got one more week after this. So August is flying by fast. Does it seem like it's flying by fast to y'all? Because it's definitely flying by fast. So a big thing in the market this week, I can expect the same thing from last week. I don't expect much. I think August, they're going to kind of like keep it suppressed. Coming up this week, we have Jackson Hole Symposium meetings, okay? That's like a World Economic Forum type event where the central bankers are going to be meeting, I believe in Idaho, somewhere, or Wyoming, somewhere. Let me click. The Economic Policy Symposium held in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Yeah, so they're going to be in Wyoming. Is attended by central bankers, finance ministers, academics, and financial market participants from around the world. The meetings are closed to the press, but officials usually talk with reporters throughout the day. Comments and speeches from central bankers and other influential officials can create significant market volatility. Y'all hear that? And that goes for y'all in the Discord, okay? For y'all in the Patreon, when we're trading the markets this week, we can expect, they tell y'all right in y'all face what the markets can do, all right? They put it right there out there in front of you. This meeting can create significant market volatility. So that could be wild swings. That could be tight consolidations. It could do anything. We're going to see. You said Russia and Ukraine talk? Yeah. I guess August, they're going to drag us out throughout this shit. But it is what it is. It is what it is. If y'all are just joining, make sure y'all smash that like button. Also, if y'all want to tap into the Patreon, all right? Got beginner lessons, pro lessons, mentorship, and signals, all right? So click the link in the description if y'all want to tap into the Patreon. I think it's a lot of value, okay? It's a lot of value. Sign up if you're interested. That's all I can tell you. Let's see. Let's go look at XRP. And I want to go down to the weekly time frame. And as you can see on the weekly, what profile are we on the weekly? All right. We just came out of an expansion where we retraced down to a discount. And now what's the current profile? What's the current profile? Let me, 1 second. What's up, Ryan? What's up, Daryl? Yes, consolidation. The market is currently consolidating. So here in about 1 minute and 25 seconds, we will get the new week that will begin the week of trading. So 1 minute and 18 seconds. Let's see where XRP wants to open up. For y'all that are keeping up with me in the futures markets, we have also begun the new week of trading. Make sure y'all mark out what I tell y'all to mark out when we begin the week. All right. Once we open up the week, you should know what to highlight. All right, less than a minute. In less than a minute, we will open up the new week of trading. So you will see that new weekly candle print here shortly. You'll see that new weekly candle print. And let's blow it up on the big screen. Let's blow it up 1 second. I got about 13 seconds, and I want to see where we open up on the charts. About 13 seconds. I believe we're going to open up low. So let's see. Let's see where we open up. 1 second. Boom, just like that. Y'all see that? The new week has began right at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, wherever you at, adjust to New York Eastern Standard Time. And okay, with that being said, y'all see the new weekly candle that just opened up? We started the new week. Inside of this candle will be 7 daily candles. All right. Now let's get a bias. Let's get a bias. All right. What side of the market do y'all see price reaching for? All right. Do we come down, take out the previous week's low? Right there. Or do we come up and take out the previous week's high? Y'all let me know in the chat. What do y'all see? That's just a weekly bias. You know what I'm saying? Us traders, we like to get a bias, a directional bias. So I'm trying to figure out, where do y'all see price reaching for at the open? Lenny, you said both? Let me get y'all up here on the chat. 1 second. There we go right there. All right, Ryan, you said low. Ed, you said previous week's low. Previous week's high. I think I like what Lenny said. I think we can, because we're consolidating in both directions, I think we shall see. They might want to drop it down again and come test this fair value gap, this BISI. Or we're also hanging out in this, what is this right here? This candle right here. What is this for y'all in the chat? What is this right here? Let me take a Fibonacci from the opening price down to the close. And boom, we closed right at the midway point, and we just opened below it. So we got to wait and see, man. We need some volatility. Right now, there's no volatility in the market. Lenny, you said take out low first and then high. I agree with you, Lenny, but we need some volatility. We need some liquidity to come into the market and drive this price around. That's what we need. Oh, well, previous week's high, take out the short liquidity. Then this week's volatility will drop it fast. Then off to the races. All right. Let's zoom out a little bit. Also, 8 o'clock begins the Asia session. So I'm going to take a closer look at price. I'm going to go down to some intraday price action here shortly. But let's zoom out right quick. Let's go out to the 3-month time frame. And sometimes you just got to zoom out, get a clearer picture. You want to see, okay, what have we been doing in the past several months and years? All right, that's what you want to do. This is long-term. This is a long-term analysis. So every one of these candles take 3 months to complete. All right, so that just tells you this is a long-term chart. Every one of these candles take 3 months. So we are currently in the second month of the third quarter. And we have a month and 13 days left to complete this candle, all right? So we got it up into September. After September, we will go into the fourth quarter of the year. And we shall see that new candle will print. And I think we're going to close the year bullish. And then, to be honest, they might drive us up to about $5, maybe $6. But I'm starting to see, just forecasting and just looking at all the narrative and the things that are building up, I'm starting to see that vertical price action start to just go straight up. I'm already seeing it, all right? That's just me, what I'm seeing. I don't have a crystal ball, but that's just what I'm seeing. You want me to show you a chart that I like to compare it to? Let's go open. I'm going to go to the stock market. Come over to the stock market 1 second. Right here, you could compare it to what I want to see with XRP and other digital assets. I kind of want to compare it to like Nvidia. All right, I want to compare it to Nvidia. Let's look at Nvidia on the 3-month time frame. And you can see on the 3-month time frame how it is just vertical. Okay, That's what I'm starting to see with XRP in the early stages. Maybe XRP does something even more just ridiculous. Hopefully it does. But you can see how, okay, this is a 3-month time frame. Every one of these candles take 3 months. Well, I think XRP is in the early stage of something like this, where it's starting to just go vertical. We might have some retracements in there, offer you some discounted opportunities. And let me highlight that. And this is NVIDIA, by the way. And I'm just saying, like, this is what I want to see for XRP. But the price is currently being withheld and manipulated intraday. So it's putting a strain on your psychology. All right. So sometimes you just got to zoom out to get a longer term perspective and not think so short term. So you can see with NVIDIA, they expanded higher, they retraced back down to a discount, and then eventually, boom, just explosion. What does that look like on the monthly? And you can see on the monthly time frame, this is what I mean, like just explosion higher, vertical price action. All right, there's not too many assets out there that just go completely vertical. All right, and I expect XRP to be one of them. So that's NVIDIA. Then we could compare it to like something like Palantir. And let's go out to the 3-month time frame for Palantir. And you could, boom, just like that. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm seeing with XRP, early stages of just vertical price action. Every 3 months, just vertical. Every 3 months. Every time a new candle prints, just another vertical candle after that. Closure, another 3 months, just vertical. The next 3 months, vertical. The next 3 months, vertical. And just continue to do the same thing. I'm just curious what Palantir does in the next 3 months. We got a month and 13 days left. So in the next month, I mean, the next quarter, which will be the fourth quarter, I'm assuming Palantir is going to repeat the same pattern, okay? Some things are just breaking records and doing new shit. Lenny said going to 500, then 1,000. That's what I'm saying, Lenny. That's the type of price action I want to see from XRP. And I'm starting to see the early stages of it. So again, XRP is an early asset. You know, I mean, it's been around for a while. Don't get me wrong. Highly suppressed, okay? Highly suppressed. And we're just in the early stages of it, just going vertical. All right. So in the process, they're going to make you wait, okay? Remember, every one of these candles take 3 months. So we still got a month left in the third quarter. And then we're going to roll over to the fourth quarter, and then going into the first, second, third quarter of next year, especially the fourth, I'm just seeing price just going ballistic, okay? So you kind of got to get through 2025. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm seeing. Unless they just go crazy in the fourth quarter this year, which they can, and then carry it over into the first and second quarter. Shall be interesting, okay? Shall be interesting. In the meantime, we're stuck with just low volume in the market as they drag this out. So back down to the weekly time frame. Right now on the weekly, we're consolidating. Let's go down to a daily time frame. On a daily time frame, we retrace down, okay? You want to be a buyer when price goes down, all right? You don't want to be a buyer when price is going higher. That's how you get caught chasing the market. You want to be a buyer when price retraces down to a discount. All right, we expanded higher. We went back into this right here. Y'all tell me in the chat, what is this right here? What is this right here? This highlighted, this shaded green area. What do we call that? Somebody's going to get it wrong, but somebody's going to get it right. Who's going to get it right? What do we call that in the chat? And if you're just joining, make sure you smash the like button. Appreciate y'all joining. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new to the channel, all right? Help the channel grow. Click the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Boom, on the first try. Shout out to you, Ryan. Shout out to you, Victor. Yes, it's an inversion, okay? What makes it an inversion fair value gap? Well, okay, when we was expanding higher, expansion, we created a BISI, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, and then what? We retraced down into it, all right? It acted like it wanted to give support, but nope, we cut through it. We traded through it, retraced back to the midway point. We used the midway point as a resistance, and we traded through it to this weekly fair value gap, used the weekly as support, expansion higher. They announced that the court case was going to be over, where they're filing the appeals. But guess what? We ain't heard shit after that. So things are really quiet. If y'all not noticing, Everything is damn near radio silent. You might hear things like ETF news and whatnot, but I'm talking about from like Ripple, you know, Congress is, you know, they're coming back, they're on break or whatnot. So everything is quiet to me. Everything is real quiet. And price action is quiet as well. Price is also quiet. So Derek, you said quiet and borderline frustrating. And that's why I'm over here trying to teach y'all how to trade, man. When you learn how to trade, it's not so frustrating. And what do I mean? Let's go down to from a daily, let's go down intraday. So anything below the daily time frame, y'all should know that's intraday price action, where there's a little bit more activity in the market. All right, a little bit more activity. So we just began, matter of fact, let's go out to the hourly. I need to set up my chart for the week. And it is frustrating, okay? So you got to be able, if you're going to be in these markets, you have to learn how to occupy your time. And how do we do that? We go in here and trade the markets, okay? And you can practice in crypto. You could come over in the crypto market and practice strategies, and it applies to all asset classes and markets. So what I want to do is I want to set up for the upcoming week. So I'm dropping these vertical trend lines from Sunday to Sunday. And what I'm doing is I'm forecasting the upcoming week. We just crossed over into the new week of trading here a few minutes ago. You want to outline the previous week's highs and lows. Y'all should know that. And what they're doing is smart money. They're engineering liquidity. They're leaving behind orders in the markets. They are setting it up to return to it at a later date, which, you know, this is all algorithmic. It's not random. All right. The markets are algorithmic. They're coded. All right. They're running from databases. You know what I'm saying? You might think it's a free market, but no, it's not a free market at all. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm highlighting previous week's highs and lows. Let's see. Saturday was consolidating. Okay. Ranging real tightly. Let's see. You want to highlight the previous day's highs and lows. So I'm highlighting Saturday's low. We just dropped down and liquidated it. We're going into Asia. Okay. We're in the Asia session. And this is for people that are frustrated and bored. You know, you need to refine your skill set and, you know, tap in to another level of the market. Tap into another level of the market. This is what I teach in my mentorship. This is what I teach in my Patreon. So y'all need to tap in if y'all are interested. Because when the markets are consolidating, you might think it's frustrating, but no, there's definitely some exciting things going on below the market. So from the 1 hour, let's go down to the 15 minute. What I just did was I highlighted the previous day's highs and lows. Jantel, boss, how easy is it to earn 1 point per day? Shit. Are you talking about in futures, the futures market, Jantel, to earn 1 point a day? How easy is it? I'm just curious. Jantel, have you been watching my channel? Have you been watching what I do in futures? I'm just curious. Man, how easy is it? How easy is it? You could do that. You can do that with no effort, to be honest. Like you could kind of gamble in 1 point. You know, if you look at like the NASDAQ, the S&P, they move hundreds of points per day. So you can definitely capture 1 point out of the market. You say, yeah, 5 to 10. That's for like, I'm gonna show you here in a minute. All right, I'm gonna show you here in a minute. And then maybe I'll go over to the futures market because guess what? I don't have much to talk about this evening. As far as news and, you know, we're just going to be looking at price action. If you want to just sit here and learn how to do technical analysis, I guess this is what this live stream is for. Okay. We just talking about the markets. I ain't got nothing really exciting to talk about. I'm just preparing for tomorrow so we can get in there, see if we can find some opportunities and just setting up my charts. It be like that sometimes. It's drying the streets. It's only exciting in crypto when it's moving, but right now there's no volume in the market. Gentel, if you had a lot of money, you can do that super easy and make a lot of money. Yeah, Gentel, yeah, trade them minis, okay, S&P minis, NASDAQ minis, hell yeah. It don't take much. A 1 point move in the S&P is $50. Okay, a 1 point move. So imagine if you capture, let's say, 50 points in a day using one contract. So hell yeah. So what I want to do now is what time is it? It's 8 o'clock. Let's drop down. I'm gonna show you where it's kind of exciting at. Y'all that are in the Discord, y'all just got introduced to this the other day. And if you notice that all the markets are doing the same thing, all right? It's not just crypto. Everything is correlated. Stock market doing the same thing. Everything's doing the same thing. 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And then I'm going to look back at 7 o'clock. And then, okay, I'm going to drop down to a 5 minute. All right. It looks real good. We got liquidity right here. They left behind liquidity from the PM session. So I'm gonna highlight that, sell side liquidity. Price looks very bearish right now. All right, price looks very bearish. There is some liquidity. So for y'all that think it's just nothing going on, I'm about to show you there's a whole lot going on. Let's go down to the 1 minute. All right, on the 1 minute time frame, you can see us selling off. All right, a lot of action going on, right? Let's see right quick. Go to the 5 minute. On the 5 minute time frame, y'all in the chat, all right? Y'all in the chat. Y'all tell me what this is right here, all right? What is this right here that I'm highlighting on the 5 minute time frame? Are you scared to go down to a 5 minute time frame? Y'all let me know. Is it too fast for you? Are you comfortable? Is it just too much for you? Let me know in the chat, especially if y'all are brand new to this. What is this that I'm highlighting in the chat? Come on now, give me some engagement. Yep, y'all are correct. Shout out to y'all in the chat. All right, it's a SIBI. Now we're looking at XRP. This applies to all asset classes. All right, looking at XRP. So here we are on the 5 minute time frame. You see how we trade up into the SIBI? Expansion lower. Where do I want to see price go? Let's go down here and take out the liquidity. All right, let's go down there and take out the liquidity. All right, because guess what? They always leave behind orders in the market. Let's go down there, drop out, take out the liquidity. Let's go down to the 1 minute. All right, from the 1 minute, let's go down to the 15 second. Now I'm gonna go down to a 30-second time frame. On a 30-second time frame, y'all in the chat, what is this candle right here? What is this right here? What is this up close candle, that green candle? What is that considered? What is that considered right there? Yep, shout out to you, Lenny. It's a bearish order block, all right? It's a bearish order block. Trading back inside of it. Yep, y'all are correct. Let's utilize the midway point of the order block. Now, it can fail, but this is for the people that are frustrated, okay? This shit just give you something to do, something to study, all right? Something to study. Clone that. Let's go to the midway point. All right. Let's go out to the 1 minute. Also on the 1 minute, okay, what is this? What is this that I'm highlighting? I'm not going to use the 30-second. What is that I'm highlighting? There's a wick right here. What am I highlighting right there from that wick? On the 1 minute time frame, what is that wick? Yep, shout out to you, Daryl. Shout out to you. It's a ghost pool. So you can see how price trades up into the ghost pool. Okay, it's trading up in there right now. I'm gonna remove that order block because the higher time frame is the superior time frame. And let's see if we utilize that ghost pool to go down lower. Let's just see. Let's see what they want to do. It is currently 8:18, so we're in the second quarter of the hour. I've taught this, so y'all pay attention. Still in the ghost pool. Still hanging out in the ghost pool, okay? Still hanging out in the ghost pool. For the people, and yes, like even if you're trading crypto, whatever platform, you could be doing the same stuff. So there's always things for you to be doing, okay? Imagine this. Let's just say this is XRP. And do y'all think that's random at the same time? Y'all that are watching, you see how we trade up into the ghost pool? Do y'all think that's random? Y'all let me know if that's random. Y'all let me know if that's random, okay? Is that random? How it trades up into that? And then let's come down and attack my liquidity that I want to see attacked. And guess what? We're just consolidating. You know, we just began the new week of trading, and whole lot of things you can be doing. Whole lot of things you can be doing in price. Come on down. Take out the liquidity. Boom, just like that. Good, good. Now, does it drop down there in reverse? I mean, is that random to y'all? Y'all let me know in the chat. Is that random? Why didn't it keep going though, y'all? Why didn't it keep going? Y'all let me know in the chat. Why didn't it just decide to keep going down any lower? All right, we just took out some liquidity. All right, now let me zoom out. What time is it? 8:20. Let's go out to the 1 hour. Yeah, this can get a little bit heavier. So let's just say, okay, for example, let me see. We just took out the low. We took out the low from Saturday. We just took out the PM session low from this afternoon. We probably can get a sell-off this evening, and let's just see right quick. Let's just see. We probably can get a sell-off, and if we get a sell-off, let's go come down and take out the low from Friday. All right, the low from Friday. Now let's drop back down to the 1 minute time frame. We retrace back up into the range. Okay, I'm gonna remove that. Well, I'm gonna keep it there just for study purpose. But when we retrace back up into the range, can we use the order block again? Let's see. Highlight the 1 minute order block. Right there. Let's go down to a 30-second time frame. Yes, you can use this SIBI, but I'm seeing if we can come back up to the order block. All right, I'm seeing if, let's go down to a 15-second. 15-second time frame. Come back up to the order block. Boom, just like that. Let's go out to the 1 minute. 1 minute time frame. If we decide to go any higher, let's take out this liquidity right here. Buy side liquidity. And this is XRP for y'all that don't think, you know, what if you was trading XRP futures, all right? XRP futures. So we traded back up into this ghost pool. Let's go out to the 5 minute. Okay, there's a 5 minute order block right here. So there's a 5 minute bearish order block. So I'm gonna utilize that, the opening price. Right there. We just traded up into that, not random. And do we want to decide to reverse? That's the question. Do we want to reverse? I'm just waiting to see. So y'all see how we trade up into the order block, the bearish order block, just like that, the opening price of this candle. Now let's go down to a 1 minute. If we come up and let's say we take out this high right here, the market is going to reverse and go back inside that daily fair value gap. But right now we're back inside that 5 minute. We're inside the order block in the 5 minute SIBI right here. All right. Inside the order block. In that 5 minute SIBI. What's up, Ike? Shout out to you just coming in the building. Ike, shout out to you coming into the building. Appreciate y'all joining. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're doing technical analysis on XRP currently. Showing people, yeah, it's been boring, it's been dry, but many opportunities in the market. I'm doing good, Ike. I'm doing good, man. I'm grateful. Another day, another day. All right, another day. So we're just ranging right now, being patient. I want to see if we use this as rejection. So y'all in the chat, did we reject this and come down lower, or do we go higher? Y'all let me know. You said you've been interested last week with the micro ES. Yeah, man, they pretty fun, Ike. They pretty fun, okay? Pretty fun. Definitely tap in when you're available, okay? Definitely tap in. Make sure y'all smash that like button for me, man. Smash that like button. We're just watching XRP. So you're watching from the sideline. Ike, you could be demo trading as well. You can be demo trading. Like, you don't have to use real money. You can go in there and practice, sharpening up your skills, see what you can do, you know, rolling up your sleeves. So don't be hesitant. Don't be hesitant to, you know, get started. Now let's see if this rolls over. Let's see if this rolls over. So you're going to have to get in the Discord. You're going to need some help. Whenever you're ready, Ike, at your own pace. At your own pace. Whenever you're ready. So if you're just coming in, man, we just watching XRP. They got some people that think, you know, it's real boring right now. I also think it's boring just sitting there watching, you know, long-term price action. Now, y'all got to roll y'all sleeves up. Y'all got to get underneath the engine, underneath the hood of the markets, okay? Roll your sleeves up and learn this skill set like I'm showing it to you. All right, roll your sleeves up. Make sure y'all smash that like button. We're going to cover some other assets as well. I'm just showing y'all. This is good study right here. This makes for good study. All right, this right here, this might be an inversion. Let me see right quick. What is an inversion, but do we use this right here? That's a inversion gap that we traded through. I want to see if we can trade down through it and use it as a sell-off, or we might use it as support. So let's see. But I'm gonna ask y'all again in the chat, where do y'all see price going right now? Do y'all see it popping higher and taking out liquidity above price? Or do y'all see it going lower and take out the liquidity below price? Flip a coin. That's what it is. Flip a coin. You said lower, Lenny? That's what I want to see, Lenny. I want to see it go lower. Victor, lower. Let's see. So this inversion gap has been made efficient. Okay, it's efficient. Traded down through it. Traded above it. See how we respect the top of it on this candle right here. Now I want to start seeing speed. Can we start selling off? All right, can we start selling off? Attack this liquidity right here. And we potentially going to have a sell-off during Asia. And oh Lord, the people going to panic, or people going to panic tomorrow. But guess what? We watching in real time, all right? We watching in real time, all right? So Ryan said lower. Shep, I think they are trying to shake out weak hands before the boom. Oh, you already know, Ryan. I mean, Shep. You already know, Shep. You already know they shaking out weak hands. But how could they shake me out if I know where they're going to go next? Previous day low, 307 is going lower. Ike, you sound like you know what you're talking about, Ike. You sound like you know what you're talking about over there. Look at you, Ike, calling the market. Boom, just like that. So didn't I just call that? I like to see that. I want to see a continuation though. I want to see a continuation. All right, it's about to be 8:30. And once we get crossover to 8:30, I want to see them drive it lower, okay? Drive it lower. I want to see them drive it lower. So for the people that thought, okay, price is just holding, chopping around, is it really? Darnell's Texas Life, shout out to you. Everyone keeps speculating on XRP price, but if you actually do the research, you will see it's being set up as a bridge currency for global payments. Forget the hype, focus on the utility. For sure, Daryl, for sure. What hype though? You know what I'm saying? Darnell, does it seem like I'm hyping this up? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Does it seem like I'm hyping it up? How do I come off? I'm just curious. How am I coming off to you? Am I hype? Am I giving hype? Or am I over here teaching technical skill? Okay, am I teaching technical skill? But appreciate your comment, Darnell. Appreciate you joining. What did I just say though? Didn't I just say at 8:30 I want to see this sell off? Is that hype? I'm just curious. Is that hype right there? Is that sell off? I said, just like I said at 8:30, I want to see it run lower, okay? And I also said we're going to get a sell off during Asia session right now. Hopefully I ain't coming off too hype-ish. Hopefully I'm over here teaching y'all a skill set that y'all can carry with you the rest of your life. All right. Hopefully I'm not no hype boy over here. Okay. Next target. It's low resistance. Okay. No, it's low resistance. You already know high resistance, but it's low resistance. About to drop down to $3. Okay. People about to panic. People about to panic. And let's say if we go below $3, where can we go next? Ryan, you said no boss, you're not hyping. You said I'm not too hypish. Lenny, I should go short the futures. Lenny, you smart. You thinking, Lenny, because some people ain't, I'm sitting here giving them game, but, they hesitant. Darnell, shout out to you. Just talking in general, there's a lot of influencers that are hyping it up. Appreciate your opinion, Darnell. Appreciate you over here. But I'm not, listen, don't consider me an influencer. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying in general. I'm not an influencer. I'm a technical mastermind when it comes to trading. I'm a trader first, all right? Treat me as a trader, but I'm into crypto, but I'm into trading, okay? I'm a trader first, but I'm into crypto. I'm a technical analyst, day trader, all right? Influencing, I just talk about what everybody, I just talk about XRP because, and crypto, because that shit is interesting. It's the future. And hopefully I'm not too hypish. I'm trying to be here to give you the real deal, what's behind price action. Yes, TZ, $3 is psychological point. Well, guess what? Smart people will be shorting it down there. They're not, most everybody is thinking like, oh, let me buy. But no, they're shorting this thing down. And they're making money shorting it down. Okay? They're making money. Shorting it down to lower prices. Ryan, Ike, that's what I'm seeing. Ike, you said next around 396, or you mean 296? Let's go see, man. Let's go see. So if we sell off, okay, let's say we sell off real clean. The next low that I see would be the low from Tuesday. All right, Tuesday's low. And that was from 2 weeks ago. So we got a low in there from 2 weeks ago. Got a low right there from 2 weeks ago. All right. So here we are. Sell side liquidity. If we go any lower, are y'all ready for 290? 290? You said sub $3 won't last. Well, we got to go to a discount. They got to drive it down to a discount somewhere. For y'all that are in the Patreon, all right? Y'all in the Patreon. If y'all just look at or not even if you're in the Patreon, if you paid attention. Over here from 2 weeks ago, what kind of profile is this? What kind of profile is this over here from 2 weeks ago? We rallied higher. What is that considered? We went up to a inversion, so a premium. Last week, we consolidated it around. And now we're in the beginning stages of a what? Over here, what is this? And then over here to the right, what is this? So clear as day, man. Y'all got to learn this skill set. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon, all right? Click the link in the description. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all right? Subscribe to the channel. And I was thinking about coming down on my, let me see. Man, let me see right quick. I might go change it up right quick. Let me go see 1 second. I might do that right now. So my community member tier, you know, that's the basic tier. I'm thinking about reducing it from 10, maybe down to $6, maybe. $6, $7. Yeah, I'm gonna go down to about $7 for my community member. So if y'all interested in just being in the community, I'm about to lower that to $7. All right, $7 a month. So trying to just get more people to come in, and if you like what's going on over there, you can upgrade in the future. If you're upgraded, you can downgrade. So I'm about to just decrease it to $7. So if y'all want to tap into the Discord and just be a part of the community, $7 a month. So there y'all go. New price, new price. Let me see right quick. All right, let's drop back down. Let's go back down to the 1 minute. All right, on the 1 minute time frame, after taking out liquidity, which it ain't random, we retrace back inside the range. I'm gonna go out to the 5 minute. 5 minute, there's another order block. All right, bearish order block right there. Let's see if we use that as resistance. And then you want to find the midway point of the order block. Midway point right there. Now let's see if we use this as a rejection to go lower. All right, let's see if we can use that as resistance to go lower. And you can see our price is trading inside of that. It's not random, it's algorithmic. Okay, we trade up into the opening price of this candle. Use it as resistance, and it's clear as day that where they want to go. All right, it's clear as day. And this is for the people that said, hey, you know, price ain't doing nothing. Price is always doing something. Price is always doing something. If you're just joining, we're looking at XRP intraday. Some people might say, man, it doesn't matter. No, it does matter because people are trading this, all right? There's way more capital trading this on the daily day than there are people invested in this, okay? People are putting more capital into this, trading on margin. Let's go down to a, let's say 15 second. Said yesterday's price ain't today's price. I agree. All right, let's start seeing speed. Okay, 15-second time frame for y'all that are nervous about this. All right, 15-second time frame. If we take out this low right here, we're going lower. We take out this low right here. I want to see speed going lower, down to lower prices. Go out to the 1 minute, 30-second time frame. There's an order block right there. Another bearish order block just on a lower time frame. We'd go up, boom, tap it. Y'all think that's random? I don't think that's random. See the opening price of this candle right here? You see, come on now, where's the precision? Let's look at the precision. Trade back up into it. Look at that. Y'all see that? Is that random or is it algorithmic? Okay, y'all let me know in the chat how we traded into it twice. Oh well, there will be buyers at the $3.96, $3. So it will be interesting to see that market maker do what the market makers will do if it gets there. Lots of influencers hype right now, tempting retail. Influencers ain't got shit on this right here, okay? Influencers ain't got shit on this right here that I'm showing y'all. I want to see us drop down, take out sell side liquidity right there. And hopefully y'all are sitting here learning something, okay? Hopefully you're sitting here learning something. You're walking away with, you're walking away with something of value right here on live stream, okay? Hopefully you walk away with something of value. Make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, tap into the Patreon, all right? Tap into the Patreon. Ryan, this is institutions moving this, not retail. Oh yeah, retail can't never move nothing at all. Retail has no power. Retail is powerless, all right? Retail has no power at all. All right, this high right here, let's see that be swept. Let's see if we want to sweep that high. Go back to the midway point of the order block. Right, Ike, you said going lower for sure. Keeps tapping the midpoint of that order block. Trade back up. Let's see us take out some liquidity from right here, buy side liquidity. I want to see that rated. Let's go out to the 1 minute. 5 minute. 5 minutes still looks bearish. Trading back inside the 5 minute order block, bearish order block. Boom, takes out liquidity, midway point. Okay. Is it reversing? Let's go out to the 15 minute. Time is it? 8:42. Let's go down to the 5 minute. I want to see it snap back down lower. I want to see it go back down lower. Now, if it closes above the midway point of this order block right here, all right, it could potentially reverse. So let's see what it wants to do. I want to see it drop down, come on down lower, just like that. Okay, yep. Come down lower. And it's going to close here in less than 2 minutes. And if you're just joining, man, this is called tape reading, all right? This is called tape reading. This is how you get better with your skill set. This is how you get better with your skill set. It's called tape reading. Sitting here watching paint dry, okay? This is what you're doing. You're watching the market go to these specific levels that I highlight, that I show you, and you want to see what it does. Rolling Pierce, shout out to you. Said drop it to the flow. Rolling, you trying to get some more? Drop it to the flow because I'm trying to get some more. Just like that. All right, this 5 minute candle will close in a minute. Let's go out to the 1 hour. What's the 1 hour doing? 1 hour retracting. All right, still bearish. I don't care what they talking about. Still bearish. Let's go down to the 15 minute. 15 minute just holding. You can also use this inversion ghost pool right here. You can use that as well. All right. Inversion ghost pool. Yes, you can use an inversion ghost pool right there. Boom, just like that. Is it random that price trades up into that inversion on the 15 minute? Goes up to the midway point right there and starts to retract down lower? Nah, I don't think that's random, okay? I don't think that's random at all. I don't think that's random. Showing you algorithmic price action, all right? Algorithmic price action. So here at 850, let's see what they want to do. Let's see what they want to do. Do they want to reverse this? Because they can. And if they decide to reverse it, when we'll get in sync with it. All right, the new 15-minute candle just formed. We closed just below the midway point of the order block. Trading back into it. We go down to the 1 minute. Also, this 1 minute inversion fair value gap, you can see we're still utilizing it. This 1 minute fair value gap inversion, still utilizing it. And let's see what they want to do. I'm just waiting for the drop here in a minute. 5 minutes into the macro. All right, y'all remember the macro? Who remembers the macro? 850. 850 to what? Y'all let me know in the chat. 850 to what? It's a time macro. Yep. Shout out to you, Ike. Shout out to you, Ike. Paying attention. Yep. Shout out to you, Daryl. Now let's go back out to the 5 minute. Check what the 5 minute is looking like. Let's go out to the 15 minute. Do they want to reverse it? One minute. Just waiting, just waiting. Take out that high right there. All right, this looks like a reversal. All right, this looks like they reversing it. Let's see. Go out to the 1 hour. Make sure y'all smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, all right? Subscribe to the channel. On the 1 hour, I'm looking at this wick right here, that ghost pool. Let's see, let's check it out. Let's look at that right quick. Right there. You can see inside of that ghost pool, we trade back into it. And we're just hanging out inside of it. So right now, the market is just ranging. You see that tight? Look at the 1 hour candle. Y'all see how small it is? Y'all see how tight it is? Just ranging inside of that. And then it turns into nothing, just like that. But where do they want to send it? Where do they want to send this? So essentially what I'm just showing y'all was I'm dropping down to lower time frames and I'm looking inside of this candle right here. That's exactly what I'm doing. So from the 1 hour back down to the 5 minute. Back down to the 1 minute. And yep, it looks like they reverse it, but you got to be cautious right quick. You got to definitely be cautious. Definitely looks like a reversal. Let's go down to the 5 minute. Yep, 1 minute, 15 second. Market shifts, reverses. And then like on a 15-second time frame, that looks pretty exciting, doesn't it? It looks like there's a lot of action going on in price. But for you long-term investors, just zoom out and wait for utility, right? Zoom out and wait for utility. So we trade back inside that, what is this? 5 minute fair value gap. Yeah, that's a 5 minute SIBI. We trade back into that. 1 minute. Just like that. Just notice how it respects these levels as well. You know what I'm saying? It's not random at all. It goes right there to that level. All right, we trade back down to this 1 minute inversion. Do we use it as support or do we cut through it? Y'all let me know in the chat. Use it as support or do we cut through it? Five minute. Let's go look at the 1 hour. All right, the 1 hour is still bearish. All right, 1 hour is still bearish. So 1 hour is still looking bearish. We inside the macro as well. We're inside of the macro. Inside of the price macro. We traded back up into this order block right here. This up close candle and the SIBI. And now let's see if we can reverse. All right, 15 seconds. And now I want to start seeing speed if we're going to go ahead and reverse. I want to start seeing us cut down lower and trade lower if we're going to go lower. We're coming up at we're at the last 10 minutes of the hour as well. Last 10 minutes of the hour. Y'all tell me in the chat. Let's see if it uses it. What is that right there? Y'all see this little area in price? What is that right there? What is that in the chat? And this is a 15-second time frame. What is that in the chat? Yep. Ed, it's a SIBI. Ed, it's a SIBI. Trade up into it. I want to see if we want to drop down lower, all right? Do we cut through that? We could possibly cut through it, but let's see. Trade back into it. And then sell off. Just like that. Because I wanted to see speed. But we need to get through this first. Let's go out to the 1 minute. 5 minute. 5 minute. 1 hour. 1 hour still bearish. $15-minute. Took out liquidity. 5 minute. 5 minute looks like it kind of can reverse. 1 minute. So we're probably using this inversion as support. So you see us trade back down into this inversion, midway point. Use it as support. Trade back up to the order block right here. That's a 5 minute order block right there. So we're waiting. Just wait. So do y'all understand what I'm showing y'all? Do y'all kind of grasp what I'm showing y'all with right quick? Are y'all understanding? Are y'all getting it? Are y'all getting it? Do y'all see how many opportunities are happening right now in price in the markets? Lenny, 4 hours still bearish. Let's go look at the 4 hour. Yep. 4 hour consolidating. All right. 4 hours just consolidating, but definitely bearish at the same time. Let's go out to the daily. The daily just ranging sideways. Guess what? They left behind a lot of liquidity below the market. So there's pending orders below the market. It looks like he wants to set up drop down there to give y'all another opportunity. But what I'm just showing y'all right now is how to get underneath the hood and look for those opportunities whenever price is just consolidating. That's what I'm showing y'all. Hopefully y'all are paying attention because I'm giving y'all I'm kind of giving y'all like a master class. All right, trade it back up to the order block on the 5 minute And now it looks like it wants to kind of loosen up. 15-second again. Trade through this inversion fair value gap. We trade back up into it. You can use that as a short if you was trading. And you can see our price wants to roll over. If y'all just join, make sure y'all smash that like button. 29 people in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. All right. I'm over here teaching technical precision. Technical precision. That's what I want to call it. Technical precision. Now sell off. All right. If I was trading, I'll try to aim for, let's see, at minimum. At minimum, these lows right here. You see these lows? Trade down to those lows. 1 minute. So we got 5 minutes into the top of the hour. 5 minutes into the top of the hour. And yep, there we go. Just like that. There we go. All right, nice little displacement. So on a 15-second time frame for y'all that's watching, what is this over here to the left? What is that considered? What do we call that in the chat? When price rallied up like that, what do we call that? Yep. Ike, yes, it's definitely an expansion, but another term for it is market maker buy model. This is a market maker buy model on a 15-second time frame. All right. We go up to a higher time frame level, and then now we're in the early stages of a market maker sell model on a 15-second time frame, just like that. So y'all see me show y'all this on monthly time frames, weekly, daily time frames, hourly time frames, and here we are on these high frequency time frames showing you similar things. All right. So again, hopefully you're learning. Hopefully you're picking this up. All right. Trade back up, order block or SIBI. Order block or SIBI. Let's try the SIBI right there. 15-second SIBI right there. Trade inside of it, trade back inside of it. Now I want to see what price does. Let's see if price wants to sell off. Let's see. All right, we got 3 minutes into the top of the hour. 3 minutes into the top of the hour. Let's go out to the hourly time frame. Hourly time frame bearish. And then here in 2 minutes, we will begin the new hour. So let's see how we open up the new hour. Similar to what I showed y'all on the weekly candle. I want to see how we open, and then we're gonna get a bias. How simple is that? Same thing I showed y'all on the hourly time frame. I mean the weekly time frame. We're gonna do the same thing on the hourly. We got about 1 minute and 40 seconds. We're gonna open up the 9 o'clock hour, and then what is y'all bias? You can all go ahead and give me your bias. Are we going to drop down and take out the previous hour's low? Or do we go up and take out the previous hour's high? And if we come up and take out the previous hour's high, there's a potential SIBI on the 1 hour that's forming. So what do y'all think? And if you're just joining, we're watching XRP. If you're brand new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. I'm just teaching technical fundamentals right now. So if that's something that interests you, then by all means, tap in. Okay, tap in. By all means, tap in. This is exclusive to my Discord as well. So if y'all in the Patreon, y'all in the Discord, Utilize this as education and learning, okay? Utilize this as educational learning. 15 second. Okay, back on that 15-second time frame, you can see us working that SIBI. Working that SIBI. And now I want to start seeing us displace, okay? Displace lower. Displace lower. 4 seconds. 16 seconds on the hourly time frame. Let's see how we open up the new hour of trading. Like you said, we're still going lower. So here in about 5 seconds, the new hourly candle will print, and then we're going to determine a bias together on live stream. Where do y'all see price going? Boom, new hourly candle prints. We're also still inside the macro, right? So y'all pick a side. We coming down lower, or do we come up higher? And there goes an hourly SIBI if we come up higher. If we decide to go lower, sell side liquidity. So you can see us begin the new hour. We're already retracing higher because guess what? They left inefficiency right here at this small little fair value gap. But they don't necessarily have to come up to it if they're in a hurry to drop price down lower. All right, they don't necessarily have to come up to it. So from the 1 hour, let's go down to the 15 minute. All right, 15 minute just consolidating. Let's go down to the 5 minute. 5 minutes still holding. 1 minute. Let's see, 15 second. All right, 15-second inversion gap still being worked. Well, it's not an inversion yet. It's still a SIBI. But we're still working that. Also, this 5 minute order block right there. I mean, fair value gap. So we trade back up into the 5 minute fair value gap, the low end of it. And then we're still inside that 15-second SIBI in purple. And this is exactly what I want to see. I want to see a sell off. Hopefully you're learning. If you're not learning, you should be. But tap into the Patreon, subscribe to the channel, click the like button. So after every hour, okay, after every hour, what you want to do is highlight the previous hours high and low. Highlight the previous hours high and low. Haven't y'all heard that before? Previous days highs and low, previous session highs and low. What about the previous hours highs and lows? You don't think we should highlight those as well? What y'all think? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Because I don't think this shit random. I think it's algorithmic. I think you could time it. I think you could predict the market every day. Every day. That's just what I think. I don't know what y'all think, but I think it can be predicted every day. Because I see it. Once you see it repeating over and over again, you can't unsee it, all right? Once you see it repeating over and over and over again, you can't unsee it. If you're just joining, we're watching XRP Intraday. I'm just doing some live coaching, live price action, live TA. All right, so this might not be of your interest. I understand because this ain't for everybody, all right? Watching the market intraday like this is not for everybody. But to be honest, you should make it your business to want to learn this, all right? You should make it your business to want to pick up this skill set. Because once you have it, nobody can take it from you. All right. Once you have it, nobody can take it from you. As long as you have your mental faculties, your memory, you know what I'm saying? You're taking good care of yourself health-wise. You're going to have this skill set forever. All right. You're going to have it forever. So right now we're just consolidating. Let's go look at the hourly time frame. You can see we're just holding price right now. Again, I want to see a sell-off. So from the 1 hour, go down to the 15 minute, go back down to the 5 minute. 5 minutes showing weakness. 5 minutes showing weakness. Shep, you said notch in the belt. Notch in the belt. I'm not sure what that means, Shep, but I kind of understand it, I think. That just means like, you know, I don't know what, having more, you know, just having different tools and things you can use. I don't know. Shit, I don't know. James Black, short the market, BTC 116, 115. We can also do this in BTC as well. Okay, yeah. I heard that term before. Another notch in the belt. Yeah, man. Learn more skills. Like right now, I'm not in IT, but I'm learning IT skills. So I got this under my belt, and my next phase is let me learn some IT skills. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I can just have more tools in my toolbox. So, you know what I'm saying? Just keep adding tools to your toolbox. All right. I might want to learn some cybersecurity. I might want to learn some network engineering, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just want to learn more. I already got this down pack, but now I just feel like I need to add more skills to what it is that I'm doing in my life. All right. And just keep advancing. So y'all see how we work that? Just like that. Not random at all. I'm gonna go get me a 6-figure IT job and then able to trade. All right. I'm gonna be able to trade with that 6-figure job and then stack crypto. You know what I'm saying? Just being a jack of all trades. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can stop me. It's just me against me. And that's how it should be with you. Yeah, man. Be self-sufficient. So you see that expansion lower. All right. Let's go back out to the 1 hour. 1 hour definitely bearish. 15 minute. 5 minute. 15 second time frame. We're retracing right now. SIBI. And do y'all see how slow the 15-second is moving? Is it fast right now? Do y'all think y'all can handle the 15-second time frame? Because it's not really fast. I mean, it's not moving fast right now. All right. So you can see how we traded back into that SIBI just like that. Expansion. We got some liquidity that we're aiming for right here, these lows. Yeah, man, y'all need to tap in with me. If y'all are interested in what y'all seeing, hit the link in the description, tap into the Patreon, all right? I don't know how many people in crypto is going to show y'all this in detail like this, okay? How many people are going to show you how the markets operate, all right, in detail? Not too many channels, okay? Real value on my channel. Real value. So if y'all think I could do this on the short term, like right now in the market on a 15-second time frame, I mean, it's clearly obvious what I can do on longer term time frames, okay? Is this not predicting the market? Y'all let me know in the chat. Is this or is this not predicting the market? Boom, sell side liquidity, hit. If you were shorting that would have been a nice sell-off. So for example, if this was, let's go to the CME futures. Y'all know I got to always do this. All right, I always got to do this. Let's go to markets. Let's go to cryptocurrency. Let's scroll down. Let's go to, let's see, XRP futures. I forgot what it was, y'all. Because I haven't been trading XRP futures, but is it like $5 per tick? All right. Let's go to specs. Scroll down. Oh, no. Yeah, it's $5 per tick. So for every 5 ticks, that's $25. All right. Keep that in mind. We're going to refer back to that. So let's go back to, let's say XRP. Oh, is it random that we drop down to that level right there in reverse? No, I don't think that's random at all. All right. I don't think that's random at all. But let's just say we take a short. Do you have CMS? Do you mean CME, Ike? Do you mean CME? You got to go through a broker, Ike. And yes, with the broker allows you to trade on TradingView. Okay. Yeah, you don't sign up with the CME. Only brokers can sign up with the CME, but you can sign up with a broker and they will give you access to TradingView. So we go over that in the Discord as well. I definitely go back over that. So if that was a quick scalp in the market for y'all that are paying attention, all right, every tick in XRP is $5. And that was a drop of, let's see, how many ticks? 34 ticks. Boom, just like that. That was a drop of 34 ticks. So y'all pull y'all handy dandy calculators out and y'all tell me what is 5 times 34. Y'all tell me what 5 times 34 is. Shout out to the 37 people watching. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. If you like what you're seeing, tap into the Patreon, because this is the type of level of technical TA that we're doing in the Patreon. All right. This is the type of level TA we're doing. All right, Daryl. That was you said 170. Let me see. 5 times 34. Yes, that's $170, just like that. All right. 170. That's a quick 170. Now let's say, how long did that take? And y'all watched it real time, right? Y'all watched it real time. That would be considered a scalp in the market. All right. You just in and out on the day. Now check it out. If we go out to the daily, what does the daily time frame look like? Look at the daily time frame. If you look at the daily, y'all would say, oh, the market isn't doing anything, right? Y'all would be saying that. Let me hide this. Y'all would be saying, oh, the market isn't doing nothing. You know, it's just noise or whatever y'all like to say. But I'm sitting here showing y'all on a 15-second time frame how you could be scalping and pulling profits out the market right now. Yes, that's $170. But check this out. Depending on the person, depending on the operator, depending on the capital that you have. All right. Let's just say you're working with $100,000. And let's just say you go ahead and put on like 5 contracts. What is 170 times 5? And for the people in the Discord, y'all know what this is, right? 170 times 5. 170 times 5. When we're talking about XRP, all right, we're talking about XRP if y'all just joining. Yeah, shout out to you, Daryl. 850, all right? That's a quick $850. Let's see how long that took, Daryl. Let's see how long it took. So y'all witnessed this live, right? We trace back up into the SIBI. Guess where your entry is going to be? Your entry is going to be at the bottom of the SIBI right here on this candle right here. Boom, just like that. And then we sold off to hit the liquidity right there. Boom, take profit. How long did that take, Daryl? That took 1 minute and 15 seconds. $850 in 1 minute and 15 seconds. Y'all witnessed it yourself, all right? You witnessed it, all right? You witnessed it. $8 in 1 minute and 15 seconds. Excuse me, not $8. $850 in 1 minute and 15 seconds. Imagine doing that right now during the Asia session and then walking away. You know, you good. You really ain't, to be honest, you might want to call in and work the next day because you made $850 in 1 minute and 15 seconds. All right. Y'all witnessed me highlight it and show y'all where it wanted to go before it happened, right? You witnessed me highlight it before it went to where it wanted to go, right? So I'm just saying. Y'all can shrug your shoulders all you want. Let's go out to the 1 minute time frame. Let's go out to the 5 minute time frame. Took out liquidity. We got to be cautious of this ghost pool right here. Got to be cautious of that ghost pool. But to be honest, I want to see us trade, sell through, go lower, cut through that. Shep, you said nice work. Appreciate it, Shep. Again, my Patreon, the Discord members, they're witnessing this live, okay? They're witnessing it. Now, the stock market has been real manipulated, but look how, for y'all that been in the Discord, we need the market to be autonomous. This is what I mean by autonomous. When there's no manual intervention, they're letting it just trade freely. That's the type of, you know, that's what we want to see. When they leave it alone and it's just being traded freely. Shep, you said that's why I'm here? Yeah, Shep. You realize the value, Shep. You realize the value. Let's go out to the 1 minute. All right, after taking out the liquidity, we're kind of reversing. That was neither the nano nor the micro. That would be considered the full contract, Daryl. That would be the full contract. I was talking about the full contract, not the micro nor the nano. That was the full XRP contract. So let's go out to the 1 hour time frame. Starting to go into high resistance conditions. Go to the close, down to the low. All right, right there. We're caught inside of this ghost pool. 15 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute. All right, yep. We're using that ghost pool, the midway point of it. I want to use that as a resistance to see if it wants to go lower. So I'm going to hide that. Yeah, Daryl, that big boy, just like that. But just imagine, Daryl, you know what I'm saying? Just imagine just having the skill set, having the capital to do that. Very possible. 1 minute and 15 seconds. All right. What job is going to pay you $850 in 1 minute and 50 seconds? I'll wait. There we go. Here we go. Are y'all seeing it happening again? Shep, you said, are you bullish for Monday? Everyone seems to be. How are they going to be bullish for Monday and the market is selling off right now? And it's already Monday in Asia. I'm telling you, bro. I don't do what everybody else do. Clearly. Boom. You see me. I'm in line. I'm in sync with the market right now. I'm telling you what's going to happen before it happens. And you're witnessing it live, all right? On a day where people were saying, oh, there ain't nothing going on. It's not much going on. So we drop down there. We got equal lows. So they're stacking orders right there. And then let's go lower just like that. Boom. Take out liquidity. Punch through it. Yep. Oh, yep. Yep. So where are we going next? Zoom out. Yep. And y'all can see where my target is, right? Y'all can see what my target is, right? Down there at $3. Down there at $3. Market maker sell model. All right. Now we should have low resistance going down to that level. It should be nothing holding us back going down to that level. I want to just see prices start running off for no apparent reason. They can blame it on anything. Putin slapped Trump, whatever. It doesn't matter. Just sell off. Let's go down to the 1 minute. Said $3 been good support. I hear you, man. I hear you. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all joining. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I'm looking at my analytics and it's showing me got a lot of new viewers, but people not subscribing. Come on now, subscribe to the channel if you're getting value out of this. All right. All right. We're kind of reversing, going back inside the range. Let's go look at the 1 hour. 1 hour. Yeah, just reversing back inside the range. 15-minute time frame. We might want to come back up into the 15-minute order block right here. You see the 15-minute order block? See if we can go back inside of that or tap it and then continue lower. Hopefully you're learning something, all right? Hopefully you're learning something. So I'm just switching it up this evening. I'm more technical this evening because I feel like it. I got some energy. Get my mind right for the week, for the markets. Boom, just like that. Is it random, y'all? Y'all tell me, is it random? Is it random? Is it random or is it coded? Is it random or is it coded? Boom, right there again. Now reject it. If it don't reject it, midway point. Midway point. All right, looks like we want to reject it. Midway point. Make sure y'all smash that like button, okay? Yep, we rejecting it. Come on down. Come on down. Ike, if you're trying to learn and haven't subscribed, you're not going to find a better lesson. Yeah, man. It is what it is, okay? It is what it is. Midway point. Trade up to the midway point. Let's see what they want to do. Y'all listen to Ike, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, okay? Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed to the channel. Click the like button. All right, click the like button. Support the channel. Subscribe to the Patreon. That's where the real value is behind all of this. It's inside the Patreon. You're getting one-on-one coaching from me in the Patreon. All right. Yes, Lenny said get in the Discord. Ike is good. Ike is coming. He coming. But for the people that don't understand, Lenny, I suggested them get in the Discord because that's where the value is, okay? That's where the value is. I just lowered my community member tier. So if you just want to be in the community, y'all can hop in there. All right, y'all can hop in the community. It's just $7 a month. I just lowered it from $10 to $7. So if y'all just want to join the community, $7 a month. And you can be a part of a growing community. We do voice chats. We communicate with each other. You know what I'm saying? You can actually meet people and, you know, build a network of smart individuals that are in digital assets and learning how to trade in different backgrounds of life, different walks of life. Look how we reject that though. It's not random. Trade up into that, reject it. Let's go down to the 5 minute. Let's go down to the 1 minute. All right, 1 minute rolling over. Exactly what I want to see. Now let's come down lower. Take out this liquidity right there. And do y'all see how it's doing it in a stair-step fashion? How it's just going up and down in a stair-step. When we break price discovery, it's going to do the same exact functions, okay? Price is just repeating over and over and over and over again. That's all it's doing. Make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe. All right, selling off. Ike, I agree with you, Ike. But Ike, you can definitely set up a demo account. Ike, you don't have to trade real money. You can practice. And when you can like on the weekends, you can practice over the weekends. That's the beauty about crypto, because it gives you a market that's open 24/7. And you could just go in there and practice around, you know, utilize the techniques and the fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? You can get in there and practice. Set up you a broker, get in there and practice the markets, okay? I didn't trade real money for the first 2 years of me learning this skill set. So I know all about just practicing. You got to start somewhere. Then, Ike, you said I took a demo trade last week on the MES. How did you feel, Ike? How did that make you feel? Like, was that your first demo trade? That's what I want to know. Was that your first time trading? That's what I want to know. And if it was your first time trading, how did it make you feel? Like, did you feel like an adrenaline rush, or, you know, how did you feel? All right, we got this Sibby right here. Trade up into it. Ike, you said it gave you an adrenaline rush. Man, if you don't know, man, I teach y'all preservation of capital is the #1 rule in trading. All right. Preservation of capital is the #1 rule in trading. I don't entice people to just jump in. I try to teach y'all how to take the low hanging fruit, how to look for low risk objectives. All right. I'm not encouraging nobody to jump in and utilize all this capital. No, hell no. Utilize them little small winners, those micros, and take your 10 points, take your 5-point moves. And guess what? The market moves hundreds of points per day. Hundreds. They might get a day where the market moves 200-300 points in a day. And all I'm sitting here telling you is to take 10, 15 points. Boom, trade through that sell side liquidity just like that. And yeah, man, low resistance. Keep going. Y'all watching it real live. Okay, y'all watching this live. Let's go back out to the 1 hour. Yep, low resistance. For a little quick target, let's trade down to the order block. All right, y'all see this? Right here? This is a order block, right? That's an order block. Let's trade down to that order block, the opening price of that. Or did we get down there yet? Nope, we almost down there. And watch how price, when it does go down there, watch how price reacts to it. And let's say if we punch through it, all right? Let's say we punch through that. Y'all see this 1 hour BISI right there? Let's see if we can get down to that. 1 hour BISI. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe. Tonight's live stream is dealing with more technical, more precision, all right, more tools, more hands-on, okay? More hands-on price action. So hopefully you're learning from this and you're not just sitting there watching, all right? Hopefully you're learning and not just sitting watching. All right, took out that liquidity right there. Next liquidity will be right here. Let's go ahead and sell down there, punch through that, and then touch the top of that order block right there. That's on the 1 hour time frame. Let's go out to the 1 minute. Oh yeah, 1 minute looks really bearish. 1 minute looks very bearish. Retrace. Go out to the 5 minute. 5 minute looks very bearish. 1 minute. Go back out to the 5 minute. Yeah, I don't think the 5 minute want to reverse. All right, ghost pool. Let's see if they want to reject off the ghost pool. You can see it using it right there. Ghost pool on the 1 minute. Y'all see how we trade up into it? Midway point. Is that random? Now, I don't think that's random. Midway point of the ghost pool right there. Boom. Just like that. You could set a limit order right there. And then let's see if it wants to roll over. Just like that. Come on, man. Like, you ain't gonna get this nowhere else, man. You ain't gonna find nobody else showing you live real-time price action, all right? And showing you where it's gonna go next, telling you where it's gonna go next. If only the stock market, NASDAQ and S&P can be autonomous and run fluidly and not so manipulated, it'll be a piece of cake for y'all in the Discord. 32 people in the live stream. Make sure y'all support the channel, subscribe to the channel, all right? Still trying to grow. On the way to 2,000 subscribers, all right? Trying to grow the channel. All right, we're trading back up. Back inside the ghost pools, go down to the 5 minute. All right, on the 5 minute time frame, if we do decide to go higher, they left behind a SIBI in price. Sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency right there. That's a 5 minute SIBI. Could potentially trade up into that. If not, I want to see us continue to start going lower. Shep, you have a good weekend? Yeah, man. I just came from I live in Louisiana. I came from the football game, the Saints game. So they trash. All right, the Saints are trash. We played the Jacksonville Jaguars. And yeah, man, for the most part, I had a good weekend. I had to go touch some grass, man. I had to go touch some grass. So I got to get mentally back prepared. And this is me warming up. So if y'all see me if y'all in the Discord, I like to do this to warm up for the week. So I don't be, lagging and off. But you definitely got to go touch grass, all right? Definitely got to reset because you can definitely get fatigued. Yeah, I used to be hardcore, but now I'm casual because that shit don't get me paid. These damn athletes making millions of dollars to shoot ball, play sports. Pause. To play sports, these athletes making all this money. I used to be a hardcore because I'm a former athlete, but as time goes on, that shit don't matter no more, to be honest. So it is what it is. Where's the money, okay? How are these athletes able to make all these millions just to play sports? And I understand they deserve their money because they're in $1 billion industry. All right, so get their money. I'm not hating on the athletes getting their money, but what does that do for me, okay? What does that do for me? It doesn't do shit for me, all right? And the NFL, the NBA, and these sports leagues is cults. All right, they're cults. But I'm a casual fan. I like to go to the event. I like to be around family. I like to, just chill out, you know what I'm saying? And just enjoy my time, just do other shit with my time and get my mind off of whatever, like shit like this. But now it's back to it. Shep, you said what position? Okay, in football, I played quarterback and I played free safety. So I'm a former quarterback and a former free safety. So if anybody is passionate about football, it would be me, but not so much more, all right? TZ, if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, shit. Man, they getting over, man. They getting over these damn leagues and shit. What if you want to go get a season ticket? Like, season tickets costing $100,000 depending on the team or the city you in. Do y'all got that type of money to pay $100,000 per year just for season tickets? Well, guess what? There's people that's doing it. Shep, you said I love football, but yeah, bills have to be paid. Yeah, man. I mean, I'll watch it, whatnot, but I'm so immersed in different shit now as I get older. I kind of like grew out of it because, you know, football is like kids play football and then only like less than 1% make it to professional. So you got grown men playing a child sport, football and basketball. So it's cool and whatnot, but I'm just grateful I got my health. I got all my faculties. So boom, just like that. Order block. Y'all see that? Not random. Yeah, man, I grew out of it. But I'm still a casual fan, you know what I'm saying? Like where I'm from, it's a holiday every time we have a sporting event. So family, I still keep up with athletes. Like shout out to Shador Sanders, okay? Hopefully he get everything he deserves. Let's go out to the daily. So boom, just like that, man. That was an explosion. 1 hour fair value gap. Yeah, man, you gotta have some entertainment, man. But I'm at the point now, I just want to start living life. All right, when I say living life, like, you know, like these athletes, like these millionaires, like these billionaires, and just doing what the fuck you want to do. Traveling the world, seeing shit. You know what I'm saying? Just getting new experiences, experiencing different cultures, experiencing different foods. You know what I'm saying? That type stuff. Seeing different beaches. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get there watching football on Sundays. I hope y'all know that, right? You're not gonna get there watching football on Sundays. It's not gonna happen. You actually wasting time. You wasting time. I really don't get locked in no more until like playoff time for all sports. You know what I'm saying? Basketball, football. I don't get locked into it until it's playoff time. And close to playoff time. Other than that, like right now, this shit, nah, I ain't watching that shit. We need to focus on these markets. We need to up our skill sets. We need to lock in. Right now, it's critical. Y'all are going to be, guess what? They're going to be replacing 90% of the workforce, all right, with automation, AI, technology. Y'all going to be replaced. Not everybody, but majority of y'all going to be replaced. And then they're not going to replace athletes. So the athletes going to continue to have their jobs. They're still going to be able to make millions. So how is that going to make you feel once your job is at risk to being replaced? How is that going to make you feel when you sitting back jobless and these athletes are still running around on Sundays and in the middle of the week playing sports, and they, you know, the contracts only keep going up and getting higher. They only getting like that now. They getting pretty soon. The next quarterback gonna get a $200 million contract in football. All right, it's coming. I think it already happened. But before you know it, it's going to be $250, $300 million for like 5 years. You're going to be like, what the hell am I doing? All right. So that's all I got to say. Shep, LL Boise State, man. Oh yeah, Ashton Jenny. He a beast, man. Zep, facts, 100%. Exactly what I want to do in life. For real. Night Owl. Paraguay. Yeah, man, I'm trying to see shit that I ain't never thought I would be able to go to, man. Like, and we can do it by strategically putting our money into assets. You can have that athlete money if you strategically invest your money, learn this skill set that I'm showing y'all, and strategically in these digital assets, we might surpass athlete money, okay? You got to believe that. You got to be here for it's just taking us longer. Athletes get their money up front, and then they don't know what to do with it. But for us, it's just going to take us a little bit more longer time. Shep, you said you were doing great thing helping people with this skill set. Yeah, man. This is a highly sought after skill right now, okay? This is a highly sought after skill. You got doctors, you got lawyers, you got people from all backgrounds that are smart and intelligent. IT, okay? The IT people, the tech people they don't even know these skill sets. All right, so you got people from all backgrounds wanting to learn how to trade the markets, and they just don't do it because they don't have any strategy. They don't know how the markets flow. And we talking about 7-figure type people. Highly sought after skill set right here. Highly sought after skill set. and I'm just blessed to have it. I put the time in, but now I kind of want to just, you know, I got this down pack and I'm only getting better every day. That's why I'm here on Sunday, tape reading the market, telling you where it's going to go next. All right. If you've been watching this live stream, I've been telling y'all every level price is going to go to next. Boom. Just like that. All right. We're going to go down to that 1 hour fair value gap. I'm sitting here forecasting it to you, and I'm showing you how to look at price from a macro time frame, a 1 minute, 15 second, 30 second time frame. And I'm showing you that there's multiple trade opportunities within every hour. You can find at least 4 trades per hour. You can find 4 trades per hour. Okay. What can you do with that information? Randolph, hi from Trinidad. Shout out to Trinidad in the building. Hopefully y'all are out the way of that hurricane. I think they got a hurricane in the Atlantic. Man, shit's starting to heat up. But shout out to you from Trinidad. Yeah, it don't make sense. It don't make dollars for sure, man. For sure. Shout out to the islands in the building. All right. Shep. Yeah, man, they blow it away. They blow that money away. Make all that money. I personally know. I know NFL players. I personally know people that have made to the NFL. All right, and I could have been right there. I always be like, man, I could have did this. I could have did that. Eventually get over it. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. All right. You didn't take right paths, but this is the path to take. All right. I'm injury free. Everybody I know that went to the NFL, they got major injuries. All right, major injuries. And they just gonna have to live with those injuries the rest of their life. But they paid, okay? They paid, and they live in lavish lifestyles. And they can do what they want. They retired now and shit, but they don't have this right here though, all right? They don't have concussions. I got my mindset. You stay sober free, okay? Y'all, if y'all got that bad habits and you want to learn how to do this, you got to give it up. You got to give it up. You like to smoke, you like to drink, you got to give it up in order to learn this skill set. And lock in and focus so you can get to that millionaire status. Multi-millionaire or billionaire status. Shep, use wealth to make more. Yep. You are saving it. Yep. You're saving your body. Yep. Save my body, man. That's one thing I walked away from sports was I didn't have any major injuries. I had a sprained ankle. I even cracked my shoulder blade, but it wasn't broken. I just chipped it. Like it was a chip in my shoulder blade playing football. And I sprained my ankle. Other than that, I healed up real quick. Never had any major injuries. So that's a blessing. That's a blessing. Now my back a little sore because I guess that just come with age. Y'all let me know that y'all 30, y'all 40 up. Like, it just come with age that your back might be a little sore, but I'm starting to feel it, man. I'm starting to feel it. I thought that was a myth. When you start feeling it in your back, I used to laugh at people, but nah, that shit is real. That shit is real. 5-minute time frame. Yeah, Lenny. It just come with age, Lenny. Damn, I'm still young. Night Owl, you said you tore your cartilage in my knee. Small worst pain of my life. Yep. I heard when it get cold, that shit hurt. And I never tore nothing in my knee, but I can feel those ligaments in my knee. Like I can feel those ligaments. Like I like on certain days, I'll be like, man, like, like me, I still go to the gym and play basketball, but I take it easy. I don't go too hard. I'm not intense with it because I feel like, man, I'm not trying to have no knee tear. Okay. So I go light with the exercises because I ain't trying to have no injuries. I'm not trying to tear my knees up. My dad tore his knee up and I already knew what it, you know, people that tear their knees up still have those days. Something you're gonna have to deal with the rest of your life. Now, boom, just like that. You see, we trade down to the 1 hour fair value gap. Look how it goes down to the midway point of it. All right, you tell me if that's random or not, because I don't think that shit random at all. Okay? I sat here and chatted it up with y'all, and y'all seen it drop right down to the midway point. Daryl, you said my back start hurting every day at work. Yeah, Daryl, you're going to get out of that situation. All right, you're going to get out of that. Lenny, I get out my bed and I'm sore sometimes from sleeping. Damn. Yeah, man, age. Lots of head holding. Damn. Yeah, man, we need that rest. Y'all need to be on a beach Y'all need to be somewhere relaxing, getting that massage therapy, okay? Y'all need to be getting that massage therapy. Hell yeah, wealth is health. Wealth is definitely health, for sure. Y'all gotta be healthy so y'all can live and see the wealth. All right, y'all gotta make sure y'all are healthy so y'all can live and see that wealth. Make sure y'all, you know what I'm saying? I can't tell y'all what to do, but you know, just because you know that's controversial. Everybody practice different things, okay? Everybody don't believe in everything. So I'm just gonna say, just make sure you taking care of yourself. By the time the doctor get to you, it was your fault. Okay, I'm gonna say that. When you had to go to the doctor, a lot of times it was something that you was doing wrong. So make sure you taking time daily to just improve your health to the best of your ability. Shep, with age comes wisdom, Lenny. Yep. So now if you ask my children, crazy. Let's go out to the 1 hour. What time is it? 9:40. Damn, that hour flew by. I'm just sitting here talking. If y'all just joining, we watching XRP, all right? We're watching XRP. Do y'all think it's so? Y'all sat there and watched me highlight this level, okay? Do you think it's random? I don't think y'all convinced, okay? I sat here and showed y'all this level right here, the levels that we can drop down to, and then boom, strategically drop down to that level. Let's go down to the 1 minute. We're just retracing right now. Let me see. Got an order block, so we can use these consecutive. Let's go to the 5 minute. 5 minute. On a 5 minute time frame, you can use the ghost pool. You can use the ghost pool right there. So we trade up into it, just like that. And now we're selling off again. Come back down, retest this 1 hour fair value gap. So price right now just slipping slowly. Nobody talking about it. Sitting at 305. Shep, I'm convinced I wouldn't be here otherwise. That's what I'm saying. A lot of y'all that are convinced, y'all stick around and y'all don't leave. Like you see the regular Shep, the people that's here, Lenny, Ike, Daryl, Night Owl, they've been convinced. TZ, they've been convinced. They seen it. Ed, they've been convinced. Victor, y'all done seen it. Y'all done seen me show it. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Tell y'all influencers, y'all favorite influencers, to show you how to call the market beforehand. All right. Call the market beforehand. Yeah, man. Good people. So selling off, sell side liquidity. Just like that. And I want to see us cut through that. And if we can cut through that order block, that fair value gap, like we're dropping down now. If we can cut through that, let's go out to the hourly. My next stop would be, let's see. Let's go out to the 4 hour. Yeah, man, this is getting very bearish. All right, the next stop would be this ghost pool right here. We can start dropping down into this ghost pool on the 4 hour. And then I want to see price eventually attack the liquidity at sell side, excuse me. So y'all just joining, again, make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, all right? We're just watching live price action, XRP, all right? XRP, just calling it. We're just doing warm-ups. This is what I call my warm-up. All right, I'm just warming up to the market, tape reading the market, get me in sync, because guess what? I didn't look at crypto all weekend. I didn't look at no markets all weekend, all right? I just live life. I had to close on Friday. I was overstimulated from the markets. So I closed my charts Friday, and I ain't been back since. To now during this live stream. So this is just me warming up to price action. And this is a drill that I use. I'm looking at, like I said, if you're just joining, every hour you can find at least 4 trade setups per hour if you're a trader. All right. If you're a long-term investor, then, this might not interest you. or you might be interested, but you might not have time to do it. But you better figure out how to make time, because if you make time for whatever you want to make time for, if you don't want to make time for it, then that's your own fault. Okay? You got to make time for this type shit if you want to really learn this skill set and pick it up. Lenny, you said longs getting wrecked. Yep. Traders getting liquidated. Yep. Because everybody's bullish. Everybody is bullish. Everybody is bullish on XRP breaking out. Clean market maker sell model. Clean market maker sell model. Go down to 5 minute. 5 minute. Again, if y'all are just joining, got too many people just watching the live stream and not subscribing. All right. I'm looking at my analytics. Let me go see my analytics right quick. Let's go look at my audience. Too many people watching and not subscribing. Yep. Too many people watching and not subscribing. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, okay? Subscribe to the channel. Daryl, I see the notifications in the AM through the week for your live streams, but I'm working. Can't really engage like that. Oh, that's understandable, Daryl. That's understandable, all right? If you working, you got to handle your business, all right? You got to handle your business. I'm not coming at nobody who are handling their business, all right? At all. This is just YouTube at the end of the day. This is just entertainment, all right? This is just for entertainment purposes. Just for entertainment purposes only, okay? Selling off, sell side liquidity. I want to see us drop down there. Again, subscribe, hit that like button, tap into the Patreon, all right? Patreon, link is in the description. Community member tier, $7, okay? $7. Tap into community if y'all want to sign up and tap into the community. Ike, Friday is usually a good day to trade S&P. Ike, not really. You can trade on Fridays, but a rule that I have, Ike, is I like to be out of the market by 11 o'clock a.m. because that starts the lunch hour. So on Fridays, I don't like to trade after 11 a.m. It's the end of the week. A lot of times institutions and smart money, they have made their money for the week, and they're not as aggressive as they was in the beginning of the week. So Fridays, a lot of times you can expect a lot of low volume in the market. So that's just a rule that I use. Again, in trading, you got to have rules and protocols, and you got to stick to them. So normally on Fridays after the morning session, the market starts to lose volume and the price action starts to go dry. And that's because it's the end of the week and people took profits and they're going on their weekend stay. So that's normally how it goes on Fridays. All right, make sure y'all smash that like button. Mondays are a rule that I use, Ike. On Mondays, the market opens at 9:30 a.m. Now we can be in the market before then, but on 9:30 a.m. on Mondays are pretty much days of the week where the sentiment builds in the market. Like, sometimes they can be volatile. Sometimes they don't do nothing. They can be high resistance. So on Mondays aren't the best days to trade in the market. I'm going to tell you that right now. Mondays are not. You can trade them though. But normally I like to wait until after 9:30, around 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Mondays. And that's when I start looking for opportunities. Because if you try to jump in there early on the Monday, you might get your face ripped off. Because on Mondays, traders are coming back from the weekend and they're just antsy. They're anticipating. They're ready to jump in the market. And guess what? The market is highly manipulated because of the market makers. And they know this. Smart money knows this. They know that traders are coming back from the weekend and they ready to start trading and getting that rush and that dopamine hit. and they jump in there first thing on Monday and they get chopped out and they get liquidated. And then you done hurt yourself at the beginning of the week before you can even get started the week. So the best trading days are typically from Tuesday to Thursday. That's that window in time during the week where the price action is the cleanest, Tuesday through Thursday, depending on the economic calendar. So the economic calendar is our guide. So whatever the economic calendar is saying for the upcoming days, we kind of use that as a guide in throughout the market. So it depends what they have for the economic calendar for the week. So we come over and look for the upcoming week. All right. So you can see there's no news. So on days where there's no news, the market can be very difficult and uncertain. All right. Why do we need news in the market? Because let me hide this. Why do we need news in the market? Well, we need news because that's allowing the smart money, the institutions, they utilize news, or the market makers, they utilize news to inject liquidity into the price action, into the market. Traders thrive off movement, all right? So if you're a trader, we need that movement in the market. But the trick is you need to avoid it, okay? You have to wait until after the news settles. So there's certain periods in the day where you have to wait until after the news. So you can see on Monday and Tuesday, there's no news. So we're going to expect these are, to me, are going to be scalping days, okay? We're going to be in there scalping. But on days where we have high impact news, they're going to inject liquidity into the market, and it's going to be really volatile, really swinging. But traders thrive on that. But you got to be patient for your setup. And then some days on some news drivers, we don't trade at all, because like when Donald Trump speaks all last week, he manipulated the market every fucking day of the week. All right. It was very difficult, very high resistance, very choppy. When they got geopolitical things going on, or when Jerome Powell speaks, because Jerome Powell speaks on Friday at 10 a.m. So Friday, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, Friday, I'm not looking to trade on Friday because Jerome Powell speaks at 10 a.m. The market opens at 9:30 a.m., but he speaks at 10 a.m. So you got 30 minutes before he speaks and the market opens, and they like to cut and chop traders out the market at 9:30. So you might have to trade London on this day, London session. That's from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning. But the stock market doesn't open until 9:30. I like to be out the market by 11 on Friday. All right. I like to be out the market by 11, and you can see what we have. And then they have Jackson Hole Symposium. That's like the World Economic Forum meeting situation. They're meeting in Wyoming. The central bankers are meeting in Wyoming this week. We're talking about Christine Lagarde, Jerome Powell, and other global central bankers. They're meeting in the United States in Wyoming. And then I don't know if they're going to fit Donald Trump in there as well. They're probably going to throw Donald Trump in there as well. So we don't fucking know. But there's a lot of landmines that you have to navigate through because it's manipulated. But we thrive inside of the manipulation. I know that sounds crazy. We thrive in the manipulation. And it's a timing thing. You have to be patient. So Monday and Tuesday probably is most likely going to be better than Monday. But Wednesday, we have FOMC meetings. This guy right here, Waller, he impacts the market real heavily. Whenever he speaks, he kind of has the Jerome Powell effect. So he speaks at 11 o'clock. So we're going to want to be in the market be at around 9:30 and 10 a.m. And by 11, we want to get our opportunities and get up out of there. Because at 2 o'clock, we don't trade during FOMC meetings, all right? That pretty much lasts the entire PM session, 2 o'clock, until we don't like to trade. I mean, you don't want to be in the way of FOMC in the afternoon, all right? So you're going to have to wait till the next day. And then on Thursday, a bunch of landmines, 8:30 a.m., high impact news, 9:30 a.m., the market opens, 9:45, high impact news, 10 a.m., more news. This is a day right here for y'all that's in the Discord, y'all that's watching and you like to trade. On a day like this, where you see all this news ahead of this, you might as well wait until the PM session. But even in the PM session, because we have Jackson Hole Symposium, This day right here might just be choppy. So going into this week, I'm expecting seek and destroy. That's a profile, by the way. I'm expecting seek and destroy market conditions throughout the markets. All right, seek and destroy. That just means price is just chopping back and forth. If nothing's clean and it's just cutting everybody out, liquidating everybody. Expect that this week. All right, expect that this week. And then going into next week, we have a lighter week. All right, we got a lighter week, but it's the last week of the month. So we shall see. It's the last week of the month. And then going into the first week of September, September 1st is a bank holiday. So we got a lot of shit going on in these next couple weeks, all right? And then we don't like to trade on non-farm payroll days. So whole lot of shit going on, all right? So y'all tap in. That's some insight for y'all, all right? That's some insight. What is XRP doing? So XRP going lower. All right, Lenny, see you in the AM, bro. Seeing you in the AM. It's bank holiday and Monday in Asia. Low liquidity in Asia market maker. So look at us selling off, y'all. Look at us selling off. We are in the last 5 minutes of the 9 o'clock hour. We're about to go into 10 o'clock p.m. I'm not going to be on here much longer because I do need to get ready myself. But I want to see a price eventually sells off and comes down to $3. Let's see if we can do that. Original Sin. You said how low it's going to go? Shout out to you, Original Sin, 86. All right. Right now, I want to see it come down to $3. That's how low I want to see it go. And then we can potentially go down lower. If we do, $2.90. That'll be my next level. But we're just waiting to see Original Sin. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. And if this is considered manipulation in the market, okay, this is manipulation for sure. Again, if y'all are brand new, subscribe, okay? Help the channel out. Click the subscribe button, okay? I know when I'm on YouTube, and if I rock with your channel, I'm subscribing, all right? So I feel like I don't give you no reason not to rock with me, though. I pretty much subscribe to everybody. Nobody bothers me like that. It's just YouTube. Yeah, BTC coming down, XRP coming down, everything going down, all right? Let's go look at the dollar. What is the dollar doing? Let's go look at the dollar. All right, the dollar just consolidating right now. Nothing much going on in the dollar, just consolidating. Yep. But definitely appreciate y'all joining, man. As far as the rest of the crypto market, let's see. XLM, I'm not going to give you this type of analysis. XLM retracing back down. It went up to 47 cents. Now it's back down to 41 cents. Let's go down to the weekly. XLM just retracing, coming back down into this inversion fair value gap. Also trading down inside of this order block. So I want to eventually see it support it, go higher. Let's see, XDC retracing. They still giving y'all opportunities for XDC. Ain't that a blessing? Let's go out to the daily. Let's go out to the monthly. Consolidation. Go out to the 3 month. Yep, just holding it. Everything is being suppressed. Everything is being held in a range or retracing. And it is what it is. What can y'all do about it? So we're just retracing down right now. I'm trying to see. XDC is not clean as far as entry. Maybe this order block right here, this down close candle, that's an order block. Maybe it trades back down to that level. If it does, that'll be a price of 7 pennies. So that's XDC, H bar being held, everything being held. H bar trading at 24 cents. Recently created a high of 30 cents. Go down to the weekly, back down to discount. I might have to go pull the trigger on some H bar, right? Might have to pull the trigger on H bar. H bar holding at a discount. BTC. Yep, after taking out buy side liquidity, they traded back down inside the range, right? Trading it back down inside the range. So do y'all think that's random? They traded up to the previous all-time high and then sell it off back down inside the range. I don't think that's random. Let's go out to the monthly. Ooh. Monthly time frame. Let's go down to the weekly. Weekly just coming back down to the BISI. Buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. He said, do you prefer SOL or H-bar? I prefer H-bar. Give me H-bar, all right? Give me H-bar. H-bar is a more advanced blockchain than Solana, to me, in my honest opinion. Way more advanced. All right. So that's Bitcoin, Ethereum. Ethereum just holding. Shep, you said just your what? Opit? What does that mean? Opit or opinion? Okay, opinion. Yep. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. To each his own. Y'all, some people might believe in Solana. And that's cool as well. That's cool as well. So Ethereum last week went up to 4,789, and now it's kind of just retracing. If it decides to come down any lower, y'all should know what that is in the chat right there. That's an inefficiency in price. They might want to bring it back down to that level. All right. They might want to drop it back down to that level, and let's see what they want to do. They might want to drop it down to this level right here. Inefficiency in price. Buy side imbalance. Sell side inefficiency. Let's see what they want to do. Shout out to y'all just joining, man. 36 people. Y'all not subscribing. I need y'all to subscribe if y'all brand new. All right, hit the like button as well. Hit the like button, subscribe. Victor, DAG had a good spike. People say that, Victor, and we're gonna look at DAG. Let's go look at DAG, okay? It did not do nothing, to be honest. When I say that, I'm not saying that in a down spirit. I'm just saying, like, people's like, oh, DAG is pumping. Nah, look at it. Monthly time frame. Let's come down to the monthly. And DAG, if y'all don't know, DAG is my still United States Department of Defense, working with all branches of the military, utilizing data as the internet of data. Now, Ripple is the internet of value. Well, DAG is the internet of data. Data is the new oil. So, hey, you do your research, all right? Do your research. But right now, it's down at a discount at 3 pennies. At a discount, and the little spike it did, look at the candle. This is the monthly candle. It didn't do nothing. You see it went up. No, it just ranging sideways. I believe it went up to 4 pennies, but right back down to 3 pennies. No, we need more volume, okay? We're not satisfied with a 3-4 penny DAG. The previous all-time high for DAG was 45 cents. So it didn't do nothing. 3 cents to 4 cents. Nah, we need a 45-cent DAG to be reached to break the all-time high. All right. This reminds me of XRP. This reminds me of XRP when it was ranging for a long period of time. And that was the time where I was really greedy. Okay. I was really greedy with XRP when it was ranging. You know what I'm saying? It was just too right there in your face. So a lot of y'all are going to hesitate and look at this right in your face when it's a steal. Okay. It's a steal. They don't want you even knowing about this shit. They don't even want you knowing about DAG and Constellation. All right, they don't want you to know. So that's my new favorite. Mark, would you rather buy DAG or H-bar right now if you had limited cash? So right now, okay, just from a technical perspective, just from a technical TA perspective, let's look at DAG and H-bar. And I want y'all to participate in this. All right, based on what y'all been learning from me. And I'm gonna go out to a monthly time frame. So look at H-bar on the monthly time frame. This is H-bar on the monthly. We dropped down a discount and we left it, okay? What is that considered? If we drop down to discount, which is in this highlighted orange area, and now we left it, what is that considered? Y'all in the chat. And H-bar is currently at 24 cents. Y'all in the chat, let me know. And we're deploying cash strategically. We're deploying DAG strategically. Mr. Bake, shout out to you. Yes, it's at a premium, right? So price is at a premium for H-bar. We don't like to buy. You don't buy. You're not supposed to be a buyer at premiums. A lot of y'all chase premium prices, and then your average buy-in is off. Okay, it's because you're just buying at any price level. You want to exercise patience, and you want to allow price to come down to a discount. So right now, a 24 cent H-bar is at a premium because when I was accumulating it recently, it was down at 12 cents. Recently, when it dropped down to discount, I was getting it at 12 cents. So why would I have the urgency to buy it now at 24 cents when I pretty much can wait for another retracement or a discount? And the new discount might be 24 cents at that. Now let's look at DAG. DAG, it left the premium up here and it's just being held at a discount, right? So which one is the best opportunity just from a technical perspective? Just from using TA and technical perspective and utilizing the concept of premium and discount, do you want to be a buyer at a discount or be a seller at a premium? Shep, DAG, that was a good question though, Mark. Appreciate the engagement. So yeah, that makes sense. Like the common sense, like if I had to deploy capital right now, deploying it into DAG makes more sense, and we're doing it strategically. We're not just throwing money out there because I'm not even comparing both of them together. So I do that as well. Recently, I was like, okay, I went to YouTube. I typed in DAG versus HBAR because they're both unique. They're both special. Okay, they're special blockchain. So I went and wanted to compare both of them, and of course, they got videos out there. One is a hypergraph. One is a hypergraph, I believe, and one is a hash graph. They're two different type of technologies. They're kind of similar, but they're two different type of technologies. And they both got massive partnerships. You know what I'm saying? You already know about HBAR and their governing council. And then you got DAG over here with the military, the Department of Defense, and they're dealing with data. So you kind of got to like, okay, you know what I'm saying? They're both killers. They're both going to be around. They're both futuristic blockchains as well. But the best purchase right now here in this moment is DAG. The best purchase right now in this moment is DAG. Mr. Bake, I just started accumulating DAG. Uphold has a limit per day for DAG because they probably don't want you to get it. They probably don't want you getting it. That's crazy, ain't it? They don't want you with DAG. They don't want you with it. So DAG, man, like, and then when on my spare time, I'll just come over here. Let's go to Constellation. I just like to, again, I'm not the smartest, but I'm going to be informed, okay? I'm not the smartest. I'm just going to be informed. The Constellation, and then let's go look up Hedera. And periodically, I'll come not comparing, but you just get over here and look at both websites, and you kind of like, AWS, you know how big AWS is? United States Air Force, Helium, Uphold, Panasonic, IBM. You know what I'm saying? Like DAG, if you go to Federal, they'll tell you right there on their website, the blockchain standard for the United States government, okay? Trusted in federal cybersecurity, okay? DAG, D-A-G. So you might want to do your research. And then over here on Hedera, you know what I'm saying? They're going after different markets, ecosystems, use cases. Data integrity, AI. So they're two different things. All right. They're two different things. I mean, they both had steals. I'm going to say that. They both had discounts. And these are things you might want to have because in the future, let's say like 10, 15, 20 years from now, these things are going to be in the thousands of dollars. Just to say that. Okay. Yeah, I said it. I said these things are going to be in the thousands of dollars. Look at the council for Hedera. And one thing that I just noticed was, look at IBM. IBM is on the governing council for Hedera. And then also for DAG, IBM is a DAG partner. There they go right there. They just passed by. So IBM alone is working with both Hedera and Constellation, okay? So you pick and choose which one is better than the other. Also do your research on the technology. Look at IBM right there. Ah, shit. Anyway, let me scroll back. You be the judge. You be the judge. All right, United States Air. That's what catch my eye. It's DAG or Constellation is the only blockchain working with the United States government. And they're dealing with data. And I like to compare DAG and Constellation to what Palantir is doing, because Palantir works directly with the government, and that stock, Palantir stock, is being highly rewarded. There's not too many charts that look like Palantir. It's just vertical and straight up. So I see the same thing happening for something like DAG and Constellation. All right. I see the same thing, because it's not, if you're working with the government, I mean, damn, they don't want you to know about this shit. Okay. They don't want you knowing. They don't want you knowing. So right now, it's from a technical analysis perspective, DAG is my choice, and it's still at a steal. So you better be going crazy right now. At least try to get you 100,000 of them. Why not? Why not? And it ain't gonna cost you much money. It cost you a couple $100 or whatnot, but it ain't gonna cost you a lot of money to get 1,000 DAG tokens at these prices. Don't wait till it go up to 45 cents again. Don't wait till it goes up to 45 cents again, because you sat there with like a deer in the headlights, and it goes back up to those price levels. And then now you like, oh, let me get some DAG. But now it costs several thousands of dollars to get 100,000. All right. Seen this shit happen over and over again. Seen it happen over and over again. Make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all joining. I appreciate y'all joining. Shout out to my new subscribers. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to the Patreon and the Discord and the YouTube channel. All right. But yeah, man, DAG is my steal. I'm going to go over here and just read over and over and over again this website, so I can have a better foundation of what the hell this is. Okay. This blockchain, which is a layer 0. Okay. It sits underneath Ripple, it sits underneath Stellar, what they got going on, and all these other blockchains. All right. So it's interesting. And then Hedera with their partnerships, Google and shit. They're building apps out on Hedera, constantly building apps. And for what I'm understanding, their blockchain is growing with the dApps, the decentralized apps. So they're growing with the DEXs, and they're almost becoming the go-to for DeFi. They're becoming the go-to for DeFi. So yeah, man, y'all better tap in. And I wouldn't be surprised if Hedera end up working with the military as well. I would not be surprised. We going into a whole new age, and this shit is going to take over. These digital assets are going to take over the prices y'all never believed before. Okay. It just so happens that you're early. It's painful to be early sometimes. It's just painful to be early. But technology is always going to continue to advance, and technology is always going to continue to take over. Up, there goes that sell-off right there. So here we are again, XRP coming back down, lower prices. Coming back down to lower prices. Y'all can see it selling off. Y'all can see it selling off. There goes another Sibby. Nice little sell-off too, all right? Glad y'all could have witnessed it. So y'all know price isn't not doing nothing. Price is always doing something. Sibby, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency right there. Now let's see if we use that to go lower. Take out the liquidity at $3. And after $3, I want to see 296 next. 296. No, I mean 290, not 296, 290. Right to the 1 hour. Oh yeah, we reaching for liquidity. And after we drop lower, we're going to definitely come down for this low right here. And if we continue to go lower, let's say we blow through 290, all right? Let's say we blow through 290. Then I want to see us drop down to the top of the weekly fair value gap at 280. Oh, that's going to scare y'all. That's going to frustrate the hell out of y'all. 280 next. 280. Dennis or Denise. I don't know. Dennis, I'm going to call you Dennis. I guess I'm going to have to buy some on Mumu, because I don't see that on Robinhood. Go to Dennis. Go to uphold.com. They have DAG. Shep, no more money to buy more. I agree, but you better scrape up some money to go look up into that DAG, man. That DAG is right there to steal. Shit, you damn near can go find some pennies off the ground, okay? You damn near can go. You can do, man. You can go find an old lady and push her cart around. You know what I'm saying? Help her put her groceries in her vehicle. She gonna give you about $20, okay? Somebody, you go help somebody at the grocery store. They're gonna give you about $20 for helping, and boom, there you go. You gonna have $20 to go buy you some DAG. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, man, XRP to 280. Remember I said it. If it once it dropped down there, I said it first. I'm gonna be ghost. I ain't gonna be talking about nothing. Y'all gonna be seeing the faces. Matter of fact, let's go to the algorithm. Let's go to the YouTube algorithm. Let's go over here to the YouTube algorithm. And let's see what the folks talking about on XRP. All right, let's go see what they talking about over here in XRP community. See if they holding faces. XRP. Anybody live? Let's go put in XRP in live. Let's see if somebody's live. Because I like to get the sentiment from the people. Oh, there we go right there. XRP live. XRP tomorrow we find out XRP sell off live. And then look at that face right there. Okay. Is that a face that y'all trust? Look at this right here. Do I promote shit like this? 500x leverage, buy crypto on BTCC. Now, if y'all remember watching my last live stream, okay, we went over BTCC because somebody was leverage trading their damn XRP on that platform. All right. Who remembers that? My last live stream, we called out this platform BTCC because, and so many people thought, look, how the, he has 5,000 people in his live stream and he's looking at crypto bubbles, telling you about the markets, telling you about price. But that just seems like what people like to enjoy. Somebody need to go get those people over there and come up, tell them to come over here. I don't know what the hell YouTube doing. All right. They definitely hating. They definitely hating. But talking about crypto bubbles, calling the markets, I'm sure. Let me see. Not really saying nothing. And 5,000 people over there watching right now live. And then guess what? 500x leverage on BTCC. A bonus $10,000 with no KYC. Okay. That's not what I promote. I tell y'all to come to a regulated environment. You're going to get KYC. You're going to be back. You know, they're going to do the right, proper due diligence to identify you. Why the hell you want to go trade somewhere that offers no KYC? That just means they're a scam and they can run off on you with your money. Okay. And who the hell is trying to trade 500x leverage? That's how people are losing their crypto. That's how people are losing their money. Trying to trade, not knowing the skill set. And I simply teach y'all in my Discord and my Patreon, risk 1% per trade. 1% of your entire equity. But people are over there leveraging their whole entire equity and they're losing everything every day because of people like such and such right here. Okay. That's crazy. That is crazy. You say all those people are like robots. I wouldn't be surprised neither. YouTube allows you to pay for viewers. So I'm not paying for no views. I want my people to come organically. Okay. I want an organic environment. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if y'all haven't. If you have found me, it's because it's organic. Okay. I'm not going to pay. I'm not going to be buying subscribers. I'm not doing that. I need organic community. All right. I'm not doing that. You can see me live. Okay. I'm trolling a little bit, but don't mind me. All right. We got 740 something people over here on this live stream. We got some scam videos. So yeah, man. I'm just looking at the sentiment. This is what I do. Shep, yeah, for sure, man. We like authenticity. That's what we like over here. They go, this guy, I'm surprised he's not live right now. You know, the cult leader. Don't run and tell him I said that, y'all, because y'all know how y'all do. He has like a cult-like following, though. Y'all have to admit. He has like a cult-like following. All right, I'm just scrolling the algorithm, just seeing what's out there. You know what I'm saying? Just 311,000 views, okay? Jake Claver, Bitcoin, XRP. Come on, man. Are people definitely buying subscribers, bro? Ain't no way. People are definitely buying subscribers. People are definitely buying views on YouTube because shit don't add up. And they do offer that feature. You can pay for you can pay to play, okay? But what I heard it does, it kind of messes up your channel when you do that. I'm not doing it. Yeah, man, dude, super chats are wild. You know what I'm saying? People definitely wild. So that's insane. You know what I'm saying? 311,000. This guy right here. I mean, they go to holding face, y'all. They go to holding faces. Holding faces just like that. Don't we warn of that? Don't we be warning of that? $120, whatever that is. I don't know what that is, but okay, whatever. Holding faces out here. That's one thing I'm not going to do. I'm not going to hold my face. Here's my plan to sell my XRP. I seen this video. I started watching this video. This individual said he has about 200,000 XRP. You know, why would you publicly announce that? I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? Why would you do that? Okay. You got to move smarter. Okay. I just do technical analysis. I don't do nothing else. I just teach y'all how to trade. I teach y'all how to follow the markets. Hopefully you can learn from me and you can pick up the skill set so that you can manage your own capital. How about that? When next XRP pump? Sergio, XRP about to break out. It's about to break out to the downside. That's what it's doing now. No, it's not about to break out. It's breaking out to the downside. It's selling off. Shep, man, it's like selling your soul. How can people sleep at night? I don't know. I know I'm about to go get some good sleep. I know I'm about to sleep real well. TZ, it's mandatory to have a pic of Trump or Powell. You ain't never lied. Or Brad Garland House, TZ, or Brad Garland House. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely mandatory. XRP is a gift from God. Investor don't deserve. I know that drew y'all in. I definitely knew that drew y'all in. So yeah, you gotta kind of be clickbaity, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I like to come over here, you know what I'm saying, and troll a little bit. Yep. To be honest, this guy right here, shout out to Keith. Okay, Keith, very informative. I like his channel. If y'all don't know who he is, y'all go subscribe to him. I like his channel. He's very informative, real intelligent. He know his shit. He just give it from a different perspective. He ain't doing TA or nothing, but I just discovered his channel recently, and he gives good knowledge, man. He's very intelligent. All right, so y'all sign up to Keith. All right, Keith D. Shout out to him. Look at this guy right here, man. So is this what we doing now? Is this what we doing? Okay. Is this what we doing? This is insane. Like, y'all can't tell me this ain't no co-leader. You cannot tell me this ain't no co-leader. Okay. You cannot tell me this ain't no co. This is this guy's channel right here. Okay. And this is the type of thumbnail we're gonna use. We just gonna use another man's thumbnail, right? We gonna put another man in our thumbnail. Is that what we doing? Did he call for a $750 XRP in 2025? Did he call for that? XRP price expert confirmed $750 XRP in 2025. The truth. Y'all let me know, because a lot of y'all follow him. Did he call for that? Brad is more humble. Daryl, High Vibe started dropping videos again. Mr. Blake, you said diabolical. OL Boss, do you even watch Extra Void? No, I don't watch him, man. He recaps the Riddlers and news from X. I find him entertaining, and he finds some. No, man, no, I don't have time for that. That's childish to me. All right, that I know what you're talking about, but it's childish. I don't have time for that. If y'all like dopamine hits and clickbait, I understand. There's a time and place for that. But hell no, I got better shit to be doing with my time. I can't. I don't have time for that. You said Claver says $1,000 this year. Crazy. Daryl, did he call for that and put money on it? Shep, I don't want hopium. I want facts. Shout out to you, Shep, because you see me giving you the market. I'm telling you exactly where the market is going to go in real time. So how much more? Okay, how can you be a price expert? Check this out. How can you be a price expert and you're confirming a $750 XRP, but you don't do any technical analysis? We never seen you do it. We never see you show anything technical analysis. It's just coming out your mouth. Okay, it's just words coming out your mouth, and we never seen it. So how the fuck, excuse me. Sorry for the kids. How are you a price expert? All right. How? I just need the confirmation. How? $750 to $1,000 by the end of the year. That's crazy. We gonna move on though. Definitely coldish. Definitely giving cold. All right, definitely giving cold. Definitely giving cold. This is another guy y'all want to throw in your thumbnail. You know what his name is? Larry Fink. Yeah. Larry Fink. Still scrolling. I like organic channels, man. I like organic people. You know what I'm saying? Even this guy right here, you know what I'm saying? XRP Future Millionaire. He's a technical analysis guy, but he's just organic. I give him, you know, he's organic. So he gives his own little twist and his own little character. You know what I'm saying? He's organic to me. You want to find people that's organic. You don't want to find people that are cult-like. Look at this, man. Like, come on now. Insane. 3 weeks ago. I'm showing y'all how to find, and then people like me, I'm hidden in the algorithm. You're not going to find me. So however y'all finding me, I don't know how y'all finding me, but I appreciate it and I'm grateful for it. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I mean, you don't even see the originals no more, man. You don't even see DAI. They're like hidden. DAI and digital asset investor. They have been overtaken. Okay. They have been overtaken by the algorithm. They used to be at the top of the algorithm every day. All right. But now they're nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found, okay? A lot of people nowhere to be found. Is that done for a reason? Daryl, H down. Shep, Martin Lucas investor seems pretty good. I like Crypto Sniper. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. XRP. It's crazy that this community got influencers, okay? It's just crazy. This guy right here, XRP is about to surprise everyone with real world growth. Okay, guy. Okay. And people will go listen to every word. Listen to every word. And me personally, I'm just giving you, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you how the market is rigged. Did I lie? Tell me. Did I not lie and tell y'all the market is rigged? It is rigged. It's manipulated. I'm just giving you my forecast, and I'm telling traders, don't get liquidated out the market, all right? Do not get liquidated out the market. Even people that are holding long term. If y'all just recently coming to XRP and holding the asset, don't get liquidated because the sell-off right now. Let's go look at price. All right, let's go look at price. Still selling off. Didn't I tell y'all a minute ago? I wanted to see it come down to $3. That's exactly what I meant. I meant it and I said it. $3. Slowly going down there. Common sense ain't so common. Thank you, brother. Because I got fatigued watching these hopium quacks. Shout out to you, Common Sense. Appreciate you joining, man. Appreciate you being a member of the channel. Now everybody's coming in when I'm getting fatigued, sitting up here on live stream. But 46 people in the building, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, all right? Giving you pure technical price action. I'm a trader first, all right? If y'all new to my channel, I'm definitely a trader first, all right? I'm giving you my channel is an educational channel, so you can learn directly from my channel how to apply the tools on how to view the market and analyze the market. So that's what I do. It's not for everybody, but if you stay long enough, you might get red pilled. I'm gonna say that. If you stay long enough, you're gonna get red pilled and you're not gonna be able to go back. Well, it is what it is. All right. All right, let's go down to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour time frame, price seeking liquidity. If it hits 280, my wife will be pissed because I have to buy more. Yeah, man. Don't tell her. Don't tell her. Why would you tell your wife? Don't tell her you buying XRP, man. You supposed to keep that to yourself. Don't, even if y'all are included in everything financial, you know, y'all share y'all finances, don't tell her. She ain't got to know everything. Do not tell her. Do not tell her. That's all. They would fix that problem right there. Do not tell her. Appreciate the comments, Sense. Shout out to you, man. Key Bros Soldier, shout out to you, man. So I'm starting to see new people come in. Shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, all right? Subscribe to the channel. Do not tell your wife you're buying XRP. If you're married and y'all commingle the finances, don't share. Yeah, TZ, for the more extreme people, definitely have another account. Definitely have another account. Don't even, what crypto, all right? What crypto? What is crypto? You don't know shit about that. Victor, you said sell the house and sell the wife? Yeah. Yep, might have to just sell the house and sell the wife, man. Just, you know, because the future is bright. You might have to just do some. Now, if she held you down, don't sell her, you know what I'm saying? If she been there with you day one, she listened to you about your crypto bullshit, don't, you know, hold her down, you know what I'm saying? Hold her down. And, you know, she never did you wrong. Still hold on to your access to your shit, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, make sure you definitely take care of your wife if she held you down. But for a lot of men out here, they not holding y'all down, so you might want to be looking for your, you know, your strategy. But I'm not here to break up any home, so don't look at me as, I'm not here to break up any home, so I ain't telling y'all what to do. But you might want to consider some things, all right? Because shit is already looking crazy out here. We only at what? $3? A lot of us been in here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 cents. And shit already looking crazy out here. Man, don't even share the gains, Shep. She ain't got to know the gains. Why she got to know the gains? All she need to know is what we doing for the weekend, you know what I'm saying? What we going out to eat, you know what I'm saying? Where we living? That's all she need to know. She don't need to know about the gains neither. Just treat her, just, you know, kind of rock her to sleep. Women don't really, you know, shout out to the women that's in the live stream, but rock her to sleep with, you know what I'm saying? Rock her to sleep with the material things. That's all they need. Give her the material things that she desire, and then just keep everything else to yourself. She ain't got to know. Mark, I'm real quiet on red days, but mention crypto on green days. You need to mention them on red days. Center. What if she gives me money to buy the dip? That's what I'm saying. If she helping y'all buy the dip, then definitely treat, you know, give her, you know, pay her back. If she gives you money to buy the dip, pay her back. But even then, don't tell her everything, man. Just give her the material things she desire. Give her the material things that she desire. Don't give her everything. Do not give her everything, all right? Just give her what she wants from a materialistic perspective. Because that's all women like to have. Most women, not all, but most, I'm going to say damn near 98% of women are materialistic, all right? And they just, you know, that's all they want. They don't see nothing else. And take care of the kids, all right? Take care of the kids and give her, you know, what she want material wise. Shep, you said my wife is great. I'm just having fun. For sure. If y'all have good wives, y'all are in the rare category of men, okay? Y'all are in the rare category of men. So shout out to y'all that got great wives. We all need great wives in our life, but a lot of men in this day and age, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see what's happening to celebrities, right? Y'all seeing what happened to athletes, celebrities. They are being targeted, okay? Being targeted. So you can fuck around if you want to. If you a high value, high net worth type of man, individual, you must protect yourself at all costs, okay? Or they will leave you on the street, okay? Set up a trust fund. You need to get this trust fund set up. That's the first thing y'all need to do. I know that's the first thing I'm doing. I'm gonna go get me a trust fund set up, and I'm gonna have multiple entities and LLCs within that trust fund. That's the first thing I'm doing. All right, we're gonna be shielded from everything. We're gonna be bulletproof. Leisha, oh, shout out to you, Leisha. Not all women, Leisha. Not all women, okay? Not all women. So don't take it the wrong way. I'm not a savage. We just got to think, you know, check time out. Even for the women, okay? For the women that's holding crypto and XRP, do the same. Don't tell the man. Don't tell him you got crypto. You got to think like Griselda Blanco, okay? Griselda Blanco. For the women, if y'all hold crypto, remain silent. Don't tell your family members. Don't tell your mother. Don't tell your sisters. Don't tell nobody, okay? Don't tell nobody. I'm just joking, y'all. Don't take me serious. I'm just making this entertaining. Right now, we're watching XRP is selling off. If you just joining, about an hour ago or whatnot, I said I want to see $3 XRP. We're on the way down there. It's already at 301. I mean, we've been watching price sell off the entire Asia session. All right, y'all see this entire session? Asia, we've been in this, watching this the entire session. Jaro boy, I'm not a savage, man. Common sense. Do you think XRP will eventually go parabolic this bull run? Yes, common sense. It's going to go parabolic. Now, what do you consider a bull run? That's subjective. All right. The price, if you're new to my channel, price repeats over and over again. It's algorithmic. There's nothing random about price. Price can be predicted. Price can be timed. If you're new to my channel, I do this all the time. If y'all want to tap into the Patreon, I just reduced the membership to $7. And if you want further access, I got mentorship, I got lessons. Tap into the Patreon if y'all want further insight on price action. All right. Excuse me. Victor, I appreciate the super chat. Victor, do you want me to look at anything, Victor? Shout out to everybody just joining, man. My subscribers going up. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate everybody that's brand new. Leisha, hopefully I didn't offend you. Don't take me serious, okay? This is just entertainment. Mr. Bake, you married, boss? If your wifey come watch your videos, you're gonna have some explain. No, I ain't married, Mr. Blake. I'm not married. All right, I'm not married. All right. Jarbo, you say you're joking. Panama Tom, shout out to you. Suppression is real. Hell yeah, it's real. Yep. Suppression of price is real. All right. Appreciate it though, Victor. Victor, if there's anything you want me to look at as far as TA, let me know in the chat. All right. Let me know in the chat. Because you send it. So if y'all don't know, if y'all send super chats, you want me to review or look at anything, y'all can send a super chat. That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all can send a super chat if y'all want me to review anything in the markets, anything in price action. I'll do a quick analysis and give you my perspective on it. And that could be a stock, it could be a crypto, it could be a shit coin, whatever y'all want me to look at. So we're just retracing. Nice low resistance sell-off, man. Nice low resistance sell-off in the market. Back down to the 1 minute. Now I was about to get off of here, but y'all came flooding in right quick. Y'all came flooding in. Appreciate it though. Again, if y'all haven't subscribed yet, click the like button, subscribe to the channel. It's free. It's free. Leisha, I received your comment in the humorous spirit you intended. We good, my brother. Okay, Leisha. Okay. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I need more women subscribers. I know that. And you don't never know who's watching, but I called you. Once I said woman, they come out of the bushes. All right. So they do it every time. When I mention women, they come running up, or y'all coming out the bushes, and that just lets me know y'all are watching. So if you don't know, most of my channel is like 98% male and it's like 2% female. And I'm always like, where the women at? I need more women, female watchers, subscribers. But y'all watching, y'all back there watching in the bushes. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. This ain't no manosphere channel, or, you know, high value man. Well, we are high value individuals over here. We're gonna be high value individuals, everybody, women, men, gonna be high value, but this ain't no, you know, male dominant channel. At least I'm not trying to make it to be a male dominant channel. Trying to have some diversification up in here. It's like a sausage fest sometimes. Pause. Q Nash, hoping for a short squeeze. We're getting that squeeze now, Q Nash. Price is going down now. All right, getting that short squeeze right now as we speak. Let's go out to the 1 hour. 1 hour time frame. I guarantee we drop down into that 4 hour. Excuse me. Ghost pool, 4 hour ghost pool. We drop down there, and that, yep, that's what you see. Dropping down to that ghost pool. Okay, I apologize, Q Nash. I apologize. See, don't be knowing. I don't be knowing. I wish y'all can come up here and we can, like, I wish y'all can pop up on video. That's what YouTube need to eventually get to, where channel members, people that subscribers should be able to log in on YouTube and actually engage, like, you know, kind of like Instagram or, you know, go live. They should be able to go live with they members. Okay, we got another super chat. Alicia said, first time here, very informative. Appreciate it, Alicia. Hopefully you learning something. You can walk away with something value. Paul, V recovery now looks like a bounce up. Shep, a lot of fun, great content. Appreciate it, Shep. But we got another super chat. Always plug. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the $5 super chat. You said you want to look at Gary Network, so let's go check out Gary Network. I like to ask, are you in it? Are you looking to get into it? Are you looking to sell it? What's your history with Gary Network? Let's go look at it. Gary Network. Let's go to crypto. And I remember Gary Network. I remember people was raving over it, but what the hell, you know, what has it been doing? Leisha, Boss has great content. You'll get a lot here. Appreciate the promo, Mark. Gary Network. Gary Network. All right, Gary, is it Gary USD? Gary USD. What? And again, inform me on Gary Network. What do they do? All right, I forgot. I mean, as you can see, okay, let's go out to the monthly time frame. All right, this is a long-term chart, monthly time frame. Gary Network is at 0.007, so it's not at a penny. It's not even at a penny. So it's at the bottom of the basement. All right, it's at the bottom of the basement. No liquidity, no volume. And I remember them. Was this a meme coin? Y'all inform me in the chat. Was this a meme coin? I forgot about Gary Network. I remember hearing about it. People was raving over it. People was talking about it. And then now today, you don't even hear about it. So Gary Network, the all-time high for Gary Network was $2.50. The shit was $2.50. All right. So from $2.50 all the way down to the basement. You said it's a social media app. Daryl, you said you can breathe on it and have a bag. Hell yeah, you can damn near, you can inhale one good time and get you about 100,000 of them. All right. You can get you about 100,000 of them because that's how free it is. All right. It's free as air. Okay. That's how much you can have of Gary Network. All right. So to be honest, there's really not much to analyze about this. If you're into it, it's at the prime opportunity to get it. If you believe in this, it opened, but this will be startling and scary to me because when it opened up, it was at 250. It went up to 250 all the way down to below a penny. And how long has it been below a penny? Let me just show you right quick. It's been down below a penny for 1,096 days. So from 2022 all the way to 2025. August of 2022 all the way to August 2025. So 3 years. 3 years it has been below a penny. And y'all tell me in the chat, what do I always tell y'all that stuff like this, what does it need? What kind of, in order for this to move, what does it need? In order for this to move, what does it need? Make sure y'all smash that like button. If y'all brand new, subscribe to the channel, tap into the Patreon. The link is in the description above, all right? Tap into the Patreon. Bing, bingo, Daryl. Bingo, Shep. See the community, y'all? Yeah, I taught y'all a little something. I'm grateful for that. that y'all show up so other people that are brand new, they can learn. This market needs institutional sponsorship. Now, do they get it? Are institutions into this? Does Gary Network, do they have partnerships? Are they working with anybody of power? All right, they need sponsorship. That's institutional sponsorship is when large money, market makers, large capital enter this market and they flood capital into it in order for it to move. So there's no movement in this. There's no movement. It's just dead, okay? And it just continues to get weaker. So it needs some type of sponsorship to start bringing up the volume, pushing up the liquidity, and start moving it around. Retail can't do it. So get that out of your mindset. Retail can't move no market known to man. Retail don't control shit. So only market makers and institutions can drive price higher or lower, consolidate. But right now, this is dead. So for me, I would say this will be a no-go. If you're in it, you might as well get out of it and go over here and look at something like DAG at 3 pennies that does have institutional sponsorship partnerships. They work with the Department of Defense. So get into something that's real. We're talking about the internet of data. So DAG is still at 3 pennies. All right. So hopefully that helps you out. Always plug. Hopefully that helps you out. And hopefully I'm putting you onto game and giving you something realistic to get into. All right. So consider it. Consider it. So, yep, XRP just holding right here at this ghost pool. But I definitely want to see it come down lower. Let's go down to the 1 hour, 15 minute. On the 15 minutes, retracing. If it retraces higher, there's a 15-minute SIBI right here. 15-minute sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, which is a fair value gap in price. If it decides to go higher, we could trade up into that. For sure, always plug, for sure. But yep, that's the market for now, man. That's the market. So y'all tap in with me in the morning. I'm gonna go live. We're gonna be covering the futures markets because I'm a futures trader. You know what I'm saying? That's where I go look for daily opportunities, daily trading, day trading, scalping the markets, trade the futures markets, S&P, NASDAQ. We look at other markets and we take those profits and we invest long term into assets, whether that's gold, that's silver, that's commodities, crypto. We like to get profits out the market and we like to invest it into assets. All right. So y'all tap in. Zeph, you said this is the beginning of the takeoff right here. Blessing all. Good night. Yep. So for sure, man. I appreciate everybody joining. I'm about to tap out myself. I kind of want to see a price drops down to that $3 level. Let's see if we can get it right here in the last few minutes of the 10 o'clock hour. Let's see if we can get it. And if y'all are brand new, please subscribe to the channel. All right. So right now we're inside of 1045, that window, 1045 and 11 o'clock p.m. And price has been selling off all Asia. This would have been a great session to trade XRP if you was trading XRP. And we're just selling off. Take out some liquidity right here. Sell side liquidity. Right there. Sell side liquidity. Let's drop down there and take that out. And like I said, if y'all not tapped into the Patreon, all right? If y'all not tapped into the Patreon, y'all come over here. Got different tiers for different people. Let me refresh that right quick. Different tiers for different people. So if you just want to join the community, it's $7 a month. I got private lessons on technical analysis. That's my beginner lessons. I got pro lessons. You can combine pro lessons and the beginner lessons with a package. I got all access, and my most popular right now is the mentorship and the signals. All right, mentorship and the signals. All right, so I got different tiers for different people. So if you want to just sign up and be a member, that's cool. Whatever you decide. If you want to learn this skill set, you got to have some type of mentor or coach to teach you how to trade and analyze the markets. That's how I did it. That's the only way. I bought all the books that you can buy. All right. And the books are not going to show you what I'm showing you right now in price, hands on. All right. The books can't show you live price action. Only a mentor, only somebody who coaches, you know, knows what they're doing can show you how to do this live. So that's where the real value is inside of my Patreon. All right. So if you're not signed up to the Patreon, sign up to the Patreon, because there's no books. A book can't tell me, okay, watch the 1 minute time frame at this time of the day. Watch the 1 minute time frame during this period of the hour. It can't do it. You have to be shown this, and y'all been witnessing it for a very long time. Live price action, calling the market, exactly where it's going to go to next. And hey, y'all be the judge if that's valuable or not. But inside the Discord, man, we talk about everything, man. We talk about stocks, we talk about conspiracies, not really too crazy. Talk about wealth management. All right, we have documentaries, we got all kind of shit. Very informative people. So y'all make sure y'all tap in if y'all want to join the community. All right, tap in if y'all want to join the community. Click the click the link in the description above the chat. Click the link in the description above the chat. You can see price selling off. It's always going to seek liquidity. So price is always going to seek liquidity. And that's exactly what you're seeing right now, is reaching down for sell side liquidity. So that's what the market always likes to do. Always like to seek liquidity. If you don't know, liquidity is where they leave their orders, okay? The market makers always leave their orders scattered in the market above price and below price. That's engineered, okay? They engineer price and they leave their orders behind. So definitely a live stream to go back and watch, because I was actually teaching in this live stream. So if you didn't catch on to anything, you know what I'm saying? If you didn't catch on to anything, I'm sitting here teaching this shit, okay? I'm showing y'all in real time how to read the markets, real time. So guess what? We reached for that liquidity, took it out, boom, just like that. And as soon as we hit this right here, the $3 mark, which I called about an hour ago, I'm gonna end the live stream. So let's see if we get it here in a few minutes. Not random, all right? Nothing random about price, nothing random. So everything is algorithmic. Everything is coded. And guess what? We decoded this shit and we understand what it does. All right? It's been decoded. So again, tap into the Patreon if y'all want to learn more. Let's go out to the 5 minute. Yep, 5 minute. Here in about less than 3 minutes, we will open up the new 5 minute candle, and I want to see us drop down, hit that $3 mark, and then watch all the YouTubers tomorrow panic and cry. Shep, I already called for 296. So if we scroll down, where's 296? Boom, you see this trend line right there? That's $2.96. Oh, excuse me, not 296, to 290. So once we go down lower, 290 next. Sell side liquidity right there. Back from Wednesday, August the 6th. They left behind orders in the market. And yeah, I want to see us drop down to 290. Ain't that something to say? I want to see us drop down to 290. This is helping y'all out. For y'all that need to accumulate more XRP, y'all will want to see this, okay? Now, I'm tired of this shit, but this is what they want to do for now. What is that right there in the chart? Right there. That small little window in price. Y'all see what that is right there? You see how we trade up into that? I want to see if we reject that and go down lower. Paul, always bloody Sunday nights. Not always, but yeah, they like to sneak it in on Sundays. And I done seen them reverse this in the middle of the week. So there's been many times where they'll sell it off on Sunday and then they'll announce something, brag on the house, or the court case is officially ended and that shit will reverse and go the opposite direction. So you see the name and the title, right? You see the title, the name and the description, not the name, but the title of the description, crypto manipulation, XRP and crypto manipulation. Nothing is random. Everything has a purpose. Everything is coded, not random at all. So yeah, Sibby, y'all seen that Sibby? Is that random? Okay. Is that random that we trade up into that little area in price? Is that random right there? No, that's not random. Okay. Okay. Is that not algorithmic for the new people here that need some convincing? Is that random? Y'all tell me in the chat, is that random? If you're new to my channel and I highlight these levels in price and price trades there and then it's going down to where I wanted to go, is that random? Who else is showing y'all? Who else is showing y'all? Algorithmic price action. Tap into my channel, man. Subscribe to the channel if y'all have not subscribed. Hit the like button. And it's my bad. I was muted. Shep, you said I called it exactly. I don't think so. That's what I'm saying, man. You witnessed it, Shep. You witnessed it. You witnessed it, Shep. Let's go back to the 5 minute. Retracement. 1 minute. Yeah, we're gonna strike down there. We're probably just gonna trade back inside the Sibby. We might want to use some of the inversion fair value gap right here. Let's use some of that inversion. Not the inversion fair value gap, but the inversion ghost pool. We could use that as well. All right. Not random at all. If y'all just joining, we watching XRP. All right. Markets are algorithmic. Sitting here showing you how algorithmic price is. Price is in a low resistance liquidity condition. Beautiful sell-off. Ain't that something to say? A beautiful sell-off? That's because my mindset is different, man. Like, I think, like, what I'm looking at, you see that sell-off all of Asia? You see that sell-off? Beautiful, okay? Beautiful. Because you know why? Market makers are making money selling this, shorting this down to discount, all right? They're making money, okay? Y'all say, oh, it's a crash. Hell no, there's somebody on the other side of that making money, profiting, okay? That's why I'm sitting here trying to bridge the gap for you crypto people, right? People are making money, selling it, shorting XRP down to a discount. And then they're going to buy it back up at a discount and send it back up to a premium. Paul, you said if it goes to 290, I'm buying more. Well, what I would say to you, Paul, shout out to you, Jay Manson. You came in here late, Jay Manson. I'm disappointed in you. All right. But nah, it's all good. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Let's go out to the daily. If it goes to 290, so Paul, hold your horses, okay? If it goes to 290, don't just go in there and randomly try to jump in at 290 because there are higher time frame levels that we could potentially trade back down into on the weekly time frame. And y'all can clearly see what this is right here, right? If we go down to 290, we could potentially come back down to 280 because of this highlighted area that I have in my chart. So don't be so antsy initially, okay? Because it might offer you a 10-cent difference at lower prices. But that's just my opinion. That's not financial advice. Shep, you said all these influencers are making people lose lots of their money. They got all they get them all hyped up instead of educating them. It's not scary if you're understanding price action. Yep, Shep, I agree with you, man. Everybody got an agenda. Hell, y'all can say I got an agenda. I kind of do, because I got a passion for technical analysis, and I'm just trying to build a community around this and show y'all how to trade. And that's my agenda, shit. But some people got nefarious agendas, to be honest. I actually want, this is what I want out of this. I kind of want I just want like an educational, I want to be an educational go-to for people when it comes to trading and learning TA. I want to build a business around that. So that's pretty much what I'm doing on YouTube. Building my business around technical analysis and trading. That's just me being transparent about what I do. But I'm not sitting here leading y'all down the wrong path. I'm not sitting here telling y'all to go use BTCC and use unregulated exchanges. I'm getting y'all in the right direction. I'm teaching y'all how to do it correctly. That's because that's how I was taught how to do it correctly. All right. So, yeah, man. That's transparency right there. That's just me being transparent. But some people flat out scamming. And I can't stand scammers. I hate scammers. All right. Some people just flat out scamming. And I hate scammers. So, all right, we just began the 11 o'clock hour. I'm waiting for price to sell off so I can get off live stream because I got to prepare for the morning. All right, waiting for price to sell off. Again, if y'all just joining, you're brand new to the channel, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, all right? Subscribe to the channel. It's for free. I need at least 10 subscribers before I get off of here because I know everybody ain't subscribed. Based on my analytics, a lot of people watching and not subscribing. So I need at least 10 before I get off of here. And I trust me, anytime I go live, you won't be disappointed because you're going to be learning if you're that type of person. If you're the type of person that like to learn and learn new things, you're not going to be disappointed because every one of my live streams are educational. God damn, like every one of my live streams are educational. Every one of them, teaching y'all this skill. Where they do that at? I like sit back and compare my channel to other channels, which I don't compete with nobody. I'll just compare and be like, oh, this person doing this. But shit, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I'm giving y'all value. This is where the gold is because if you don't know, I got like 15 different trading models. Like I got like 15 different trading models from long-term investing to swing trading to position trading to day trading, to scalping, to high frequency trading. I got about 15 different models that I can deploy in the market at any time. All right. So gold mine, a gold mine. So if y'all haven't subscribed, make sure y'all subscribe. My channel's a gold mine, especially for the crypto community. All right. Cause this shit watered down. I'm sorry. This shit watered down. It's time to save it, okay? I'm not trying to save nobody. But this shit is watered down. I get tired when I want to get some good information and I like to hear people with their good perspectives. I'm tired of hearing the same old bullshit, that hype shit. Ain't y'all tired of it? Ain't y'all tired of it? I just want information. I remember the days of YouTube where everything was educational. It wasn't about clickbait. I miss those days on YouTube. All right, I miss those days on YouTube. YouTube used to be called YouTube University. All right. YouTube University used to be the go-to where you can learn anything. You still can, but you got to filter out the bullshit. Back in 2017, 2016, 2018, the crypto space was all educational. It wasn't all this bullshit. Now they did have scams. Y'all remember BitConnect? But you can find a lot of organic people that was in crypto. TZ, understanding how the market works is worth more than just jumping in a fad coin. You teach that knowledge. Yep. Shout out to you, TZ. Daryl, yep. Yeah, man, we tired of that bullshit, man. We tired of it. All this watered down noise. It's just noise at this point. It's just noise. Look how price is consolidating. That's because we're still in the macro. So from 1050 to 1110, we're still in that window. All right, I teach y'all that. Let me see right quick. I'm just waiting for price to go down there, hit my target, and then I'm gonna be out. Shep, even if people don't trade, you are still educating people on good utility cryptos. And also, Shep, yeah, I'm showing you how to trade and whatnot. But again, like if I drop out to a 3-month time frame, all right, I mean, I was helping people before this expansion hire. I was showing them how to position trade. That means long-term investing, okay? So yeah, I specialize in trading, all right? I specialize in short-term, high-frequency trading. But also, I used to go out before we got that expansion last year in October. I was showing people how to accumulate for long-term positions, okay? That's investing long-term. So this is a whole different model within itself. When I go out to a 3-month, when I go out to the 6-month, that is long-term analysis. So that means investing long-term. I got models for everybody. Long-term investors, people that like to swing trade, people that like to day trade, people that like to scalp. I got universal trading models where we can trade in both directions. All right. That's the market maker buy model, market maker sell model. Okay. So for example, if we go out to XRP on the monthly time frame, damn, that's the monthly candle. Damn, they did that dirty right there. The monthly candle was bullish at one point. This was a strong green candle, and now it's black. It's bearish. So, interesting. But if you go out to the 3-month, look at the 3-month time frame. On the 3-month time frame, you see that candle still bullish. Everything, market structure still bullish. Everything is bullish. Nothing is bearish about XRP. Everything is bullish. All right. Nothing is bearish. We are in a market maker buy model, expansion profile. Everything about this is bullish. There's no retracement. There's no crash. But yet I can come down to a 1-minute time frame and show y'all how to get in here and short it, even though the higher time frame trend is bullish. Yep. Shep, I'm bummed I didn't find your channel sooner. You found me at the right time, Shep. Everything is in divine timing. Everything works in divine timing. All right. 1 second. Let me answer this phone call. But yeah, man, everything works in divine timing. Nothing is random. Shout out to the 41 people. Like I said, I need about 10 people subscribing to me before I get off of here. All right. I need about 10 subscribers before I get off of here. What I was about to show y'all was, okay, inside of my lessons, okay, I got beginner lessons. Let me see that. Let's go to the playlist. So, okay, y'all can see my beginner lessons. This is what's on the inside. Y'all see this over here? Beginner lessons. I'm sitting here teaching y'all technical analysis. That's a part of my beginner lessons. All right, y'all see that? If you are brand new to technical analysis, I got live videos for y'all inside of my Discord and my Patreon community. I got pro lessons. All right. If y'all want to learn this skill set, it gets more advanced. You see all these, I'm still adding on to the pro lessons, but it's working out. It's build out. So yeah, this is an inside scoop of what that looks like internally. All right. So that's what y'all get if y'all sign up to the Discord. If y'all somebody who's brand new and want to learn how to learn technical analysis, learn how to trade, I got something for everybody. So y'all tap in. Y'all tap in. Shep. Paul. XRP has a ton of resistance at 298, so might not break it. Oh, we going down there. We're going to take that liquidity. We're going to get that liquidity, Paul. Center. BLS is dumping Y stock. I'm not sure, Center. I'm not sure. Odyssey. You think crypto will go up? Yeah, the crypto always goes up and down. Odyssey, always up and down, up and down. Yes. The market goes from a discount to a premium. Smart money buys at discounts. They sell at premiums. All right. That's what's going on. So it always goes up. Don't be a little nervous. Now, Odyssey, when did you get into crypto? For the 43 people watching, I need everybody to participate. Tell me, what year did y'all get into XRP? For the 43 people watching, what year did y'all get into XRP? And come out the bushes. Don't be shy. All right. Don't be shy. Because I want to see who all is like newer to this asset. Come out the bushes and don't be shy. So Odyssey, you got in it November 2024. So that was during the rally. That's when it pumped higher. Man, Odyssey, I hate that for you. You know why? Because right before that month, you could have been like right before October. That was the perfect time to get in. All right. When it was at 50 cents. Okay. 45 cents. And then in October, boom, it took off. Took off $2. Took off and took out the all-time high. So I can understand if you kind of like concerned a little bit, like, are we going to crash because those profits are coming back down? I understand. Trust me. Jeffrey Mick, shout out to you, man. November. So we got a lot of newer people. Raymond, 6 weeks ago, I bought it. So we got a whole, man, welcome to my channel, y'all. Welcome to my channel. A lot of people are brand new to XRP. Let me be your guide. Okay. Well, yeah, let me be your guide, not your financial advisor. TZ, January 2020. That was a perfect time, TZ. Odyssey, you said $1.50 was your average buy-in. Raymond, shout out to you. I've rolled 100K in the last 6 weeks. 100K. Q Nash, shout out to you, Q Nash. 2023, shout out to you. So we got a lot of people that's recent to this. Jeffrey Mix, XRP holder, shout out to you. Raymond, I should have sold last week on the high and bought now. So, oh no, Raymond, what are you doing? No, Raymond, what are you doing? Raymond, first of all, Raymond, you didn't answer my question, Raymond. What year did you come into XRP? That's going to tell me a lot, Raymond. Mondo Money, 2017. Shout out to you, Mondo OG, okay? Back in the day, early days. Hi-Fi, back in the day, 2019. Odyssey, when it grabs the liquidity, will it grab the shorts next to XD? I'm sure, Odyssey, I'm sure. Oh my God, Raymond. It's alt season coming. Oh, Raymond, you brand new, Raymond. Paul, you brand new. Man, Raymond, 6 to 8. So Raymond, you have no idea what y'all need to tap into the Discord, to be honest, because we don't trade crypto over here. You know that, right? We don't trade it. We don't try to swing trade it. Crypto is a long-term investment, okay? Even though you can trade it, you need to go to the right markets to trade it. You need to go to the futures markets to trade XRP for cash, okay? It's the cash market, and then there's the commodity. XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XLM, HBAR, DAG, these are digital commodities, okay? They're like gold. They're like oil. We don't trade commodities. What do central banks do? They hold commodities. They got oil. They got gold. They got diamonds. They got silver. They got crypto, okay? These are digital networks. These are things that you do not want to be playing with. And if you got $100,000 in XRP and you're swing trading that, you are well misinformed. You need to, man, oh my goodness. You need to understand what you're investing in. These are investments. Now, if you want to trade, you need to go to the futures markets. You need to go to the foreign exchange markets. You need to go to the options markets to trade. You don't want to be trading crypto. Hi-Fi, you said rookies? 100,000 XRP and you swing trading that? Man, you different. You are different, okay? You're different. Raymond, I don't think you understand. You said you just got in this a few weeks ago, okay? You need to do some research. You need to go to Ripple. You need to understand what XRP is. These are digital assets, okay? These are highly valuable assets. highly sought after assets. You don't want to be swing trading. Central banks don't be swing trading gold. They trade on paper. You could go trade gold on paper, but you're not going to take physical bars and like swing trade it. Like I'm gonna wait for the price to go up and then I'm gonna sell it. Hell nah. These things, Raymond, these things are going to continue to appreciate and compound over time, throughout the years, throughout the decades. You don't want to be swing trading these things. You got to do more research. Y'all that are brand new, you have to do more research into what you're investing in, okay? You're going to get it together, though. I'm not scolding you. I'm just trying to, you got to get it together, man. Got to get it together. Jeffrey Mix, you got to wake up early, start looking at all day, all night, keeping up with the game, always grinding. Jeffrey Mix, what you talking about? High five, you own the protocol, not paper. Yes, man, Raymond, there's been nothing like this in history, in human history. There has never been assets that we can physically own, okay? Like if you don't own stocks, y'all know that, right? If you're invested in stocks, you don't own it. You don't own the stock. It's on paper and then it's stored at a broker. Your broker has it. But with digital assets, it's stored on the blockchain and you can physically own that asset, okay? Nobody can come take it away. Well, people can try. Yes, Raymond, Shep, deflationary. Raymond, you said you're not swing trading, then what you doing, Raymond? Mondo Money, yeah, he tripping. He need to start looking into DeFi when Flare go crazy. He not tripping, y'all. He not tripping, all right? He has to learn. There's a learning curve to this, all right? There's a learning curve. And when you just jumping in, you need to learn as much as possible before you start putting in real money, okay? Learn as much. Crypto is different. It's not the stock market. It's not trading. Think digital. Okay, think of it like this. Owning a piece of the internet. Okay, there's never been a time. Imagine being able to buy the internet in early days, like buying pieces of Google, the protocols, okay? There has never been a time in history where we can own the protocols of the internet. And do you understand how valuable that is? We need to get the learning curve and the learning barrier. We got to fix that. No, you can't print it. TZ, imagine if bro had invested 100K in XRP 1 year ago. He'd be a millionaire. He'd be a millionaire. And sitting on it, okay? Sitting on it. Come on, man. We got to do better. We got to do better. Got to do better, y'all. Got to do better. Make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, all right? It's late and y'all rolling in, but shout out to everybody. Subscribe to the channel, all right? I need about 10 people, 10 more subscribers. Paul, do you believe the 4-year cycle is broken? What 4-year? Can you go on this chart right here and tell me there's a 4-year cycle, all right? There's no such thing as a 4-year cycle. I'm just going from a technical analyst perspective, all right? What 4-year cycle? Let me tell y'all, if y'all brand new to my channel, the markets are algorithmic, they're rigged, they're manipulated. And price action does the same generic functions. Listen to what I'm telling you. Y'all remember the game Snake on your phone for y'all that are old enough? On your Nokia phone or whatever you had? You remember the game Snake? Where in Snake, it did the same repetitive patterns. Up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right. All right. The markets are kind of similar to that game Snake. All the markets do is consolidation, expansion, retracement, reversal. Consolidation, expansion, retracement, reversal. That's all the markets do repeatedly all over and over again. Expansion can go both ways. Yeah, centipede. Shout out to you, Jay Manson. That's the game. Yeah. The markets do the same exact functions over and over and over and over again. So if you want to consider something a bear market or a bull market or a bull cycle or a bear market, no. I don't believe in none of that. I don't subscribe to none of that. Because what y'all might call a bear market, guess what we doing? Us traders, we're going in there and we're shorting the market. We're buying, we're making money in both directions. We're also making money in consolidations as well. So when you see when the market consolidated like this, many opportunities inside of this consolidation, trading and making money, all right? And then we got expansion right here, where we see how the market expands higher. Well, guess what? That's a trending market. Y'all might call it a bull market. Y'all might call it a bull cycle. But no, it's just an expansion higher, and it's just a trending market. The market can also trend lower. Like, right, for example, when it sold off right here, that's a expansion lower. So the markets repeat over and over again. So I don't subscribe to bull cycle, bear cycle. Nah. That's all retail logic, okay? I don't think like retail. I think completely different. I think completely different. I like to align myself with smart money, and I want to align myself with what smart money is doing. And boom, there y'all go. $3. So y'all seen it, right? $3. $3. So did I not call that? Didn't I have my target right there, $3? So y'all be on the lookout for, let's say, what's next? Y'all be on the lookout for a 290 next, all right? 290. And it looks like we're going to sell off, get down there real quick. So very brutal, very painful Asia session tonight. All right. Beautiful though. Beautiful to me because I just love to see price action run like that. Because to me, I see money, I see cash money selling off down to these levels. All right. Y'all might not see that because y'all long-term investors, but I see cash money flowing down to these price levels. All right. Cash money records taking over for the 9/9/2000. All right. That's what I see. 15-second time frame. And we selling off, going lower. What's up, Gabrielle? Shout out to you, man. You came in late, Gabrielle. About to end it. But we could tap into the Discord, like I said. If y'all not in the Patreon, make sure y'all tap in, all right? Got different tiers for different people. All right, in the show, y'all, my beginner and my pro lessons. I got mentorship and signals. Or if you just want to be a community member, that's fine as well, all right? So y'all tap into the Patreon. The link is in the description. I've been live streaming for about 3 hours. I wanted to see XRP going down to that level. This is one y'all want to go back and watch as well because I was actually showing y'all how to time the market, trade the market, etc. So my next target will be 290 for XRP. And then when it goes down there, just keep me in mind. When it goes down there, keep me in mind. Remember that, man, that dude said it was going to go down there and it did. Keep me in mind. All right. So with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all joining. Make sure y'all subscribe. Like, again, let me see if I got my 10 subscribers before I head up out of here. All right. I need about at least 6 subscribers. So if y'all ain't subscribed, y'all need to subscribe. All right. Subscribe to the channel. Hopefully this was insightful. Hopefully this was valuable to y'all. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel before I head up out of here. As price continues to sell off. I'm going to be going live in the morning to watch the futures markets. Feel free to join if y'all got time. All right. All right. So 299 XRP. Don't be jumping the gun. Are y'all jumping the gun on that? 299. Don't jump the gun on that. Because guess what? It's coming down lower. It's going lower. How low can we go? Can we go down low? All the way to the flow? Just like that. Let's come on down lower. And what is price doing? It's seeking liquidity. Seeking liquidity, all right? Seeking liquidity. So it's coming down here. Want to see it drop down to the liquidity and take that out. Victor, that's funny. Man, y'all come rolling in here in the last moments. 48 people in the live stream, man. Appreciate y'all joining, bro. Again, I'm looking for about 6 to 10 new subscribers. So if y'all ain't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. All right. So, and if we blow through 290, we're coming back down to 280, just like that. If we blow through 290, we're coming down to 280. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Gabrielle, you said, man, the bear didn't say sell off. It was supposed to be a price decouple from regs. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's crazy, ain't it? It's crazy. Ain't no regs yet. That's crazy. 57 likes, man. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everybody joining, man. Slowly but surely growing. Slowly but surely growing. Definitely, I appreciate. I'm grateful for being of value to y'all as well. You know what I'm saying? If I'm providing any value, if y'all learning from my channel, I'm grateful for that. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. And for y'all that's in the Discord, I'll catch y'all in the Discord, all right? I'll catch y'all in the Discord. Derry said, oh, we decoupled and we falling. I'm just playing. Oh, yeah, we definitely decoupled, okay? It's been an amazing Asia session, Gabrielle. Asia has been lit. Beautiful price action. I need to come over and check the futures market, but I'm going to do that when I get off a live stream. All right, so appreciate y'all joining, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.